Hello, friends. Welcome to I think this is our third installment of our Dungeons and Authors showcase. Today, I'm super excited. We have one of my friends, Theo. We played a first game last year together. It's really fun. Now he's got his own trading card game that he's created with some of his homies, and it's gonna get released very soon. But he knows a lot more about it than I do, so I'm gonna let him tell you about it.
Well, thank you for the intro, and thank you for the opportunity to do this on the channel. Yeah, so we are Arcane the Eternal. It's an indie TCG made entirely inside Nova Scotia. So we do all the production inside Nova Scotia. No overseas shipping, no manufacturing in China, and then shipping it over. Very, very low emissions due to that, and we also use exclusively recyclable packaging. So if you're into sustainability, we're big on that too. It's launching at HalCon, which is kind of like Canada's Comic Con, this October, and our Kickstarter is going to run for a month, and end on the final day of HalCon. So if you're interested, the Kickstarter will be open soon, and you can join our Discord as well.
All right, well,
so
we do have a little bit of a giveaway, don't we? You wanted to start it off hot?
Yeah.
Yeah?
We're giving away 2 copies of this exclusive card, Solace. Let's see if the auto detect background will actually let me show it off. So this is the card, Solace. Oh, it's foil. We're going to be giving away copies of this card on the hour, every hour during the stream. And this is the only way to get this card. It'll never get printed again. So, when the game's like the biggest game in the world in a couple of years, and that's going to be worth a lot of money.
I believe it. I believe it.
And it's got a cute little Skeleton Crew logo on it, so you'll just never forget about us. So.
Exactly.
So yeah, let's hopefully this works. All right, we're gonna pull 2 of them right now. Oh, we got 2 Justin L's. You only get to win 1, so.
Ah.
All right, so if there's a Godfrey M or a Justin L in chat, you have won. You'll be getting an email confirmation for it. And you get the email confirmation. It'll get back to me. We'll get you the card. So yeah, congratulations to our first 2 winners of the exclusive Solace card.
Wow, very cool.
That's so funny that Godfrey got it. He was like...
Was he wanting it?
He was wanting it so bad, dude. He was probably wanting it worse.
Hell yeah. All right, well, with that, in an hour from now, we will do another drawing. We have 5 more cards to give away. Right? Theo, take us on an adventure.
Okay. The deep howl of jet engines jolts a man awake. He sees the 2 second-generation Livian Air Force Skyraptor fighter jets pull off. This means the plane he's on has re-entered safe airspace, free from any wild dragons fancying an aluminum-flavored snack. Talon Vanta, describe your character.
Lord Talon Vanta is the scion of House Vanta, garbed in his signature kind of silvery overcoat and cape combination with a shirt and trousers of a dark navy blue. A single silvery gauntlet is never far from his hands, and it currently is being worn even as he sleeps, because you never know when you need to fly into a duel. Looks out of the window, sighting land and their terrain. The jet travel is not unfamiliar to him. He is quite accustomed to this manner of transportation.
All right, so Talon is in this packed first-class cabin. It's kind of strange because it's such a high-end plane. You're on the most expensive airline in the most expensive seat, and despite that, totally full plane. The plane screeches onto the asphalt, and slows to a crawl, eventually stopping. A ground crew surrounds the plane, and they start waving down this large, like stony golem that kind of like lumbers over underneath the plane, and it kind of shoulders the nose of the plane and starts taxiing it into the stopping place. And everyone kind of tenses up a little. They're all kind of like eyeing each other up and down the aisles, just waiting for the first person to jump out onto the aisle to start grabbing their bags.
The
But
classic gotta get together, yeah.
Before the light turns on, as you're readying yourself for the long slog of disembarkment, a flight attendant walks up to you, Talon, and he leans in and he whispers into your ear, "Your employer called ahead. Priority D-plane." He winks at you and allows you into the aisle.
Naturally. Talon gets up and follows down. On his way out, he will be sure to tip the golem, just flicking some money towards it.
He kind of like grabs it awkwardly and he's like, "Oh, thank you." And everyone else in the aisle kind of grumbles and is like, says something about unfairness and how they were here first. And Talon, you kind of shoulder your bag and start walking off the plane. And you're completely alone. Your steps are echoing down this hallway as you walk towards the terminal. And as soon the microsecond that you step onto the airport grounds, you feel something in your bag buzzing.
I reach inside.
You find your invitation. A strange party favor dressed up in a very expensive folded envelope that has brought you here. It's the reason that you are on this journey. It's a job offer to investigate a strange murder in a very, very small town, specifically a B&B in a very, very small town. The invitation itself is vibrating.
Mm-hmm. I will... is there an ability to sense for cards or their effect? I'm wondering if there's a card concealed in the invitation.
You can use your... you have the rune Neutron Star Pulse, which you can use.
Yeah. I think I'll go ahead and do that. It's a kind of a raise of the gauntlet to the temple, and a light flashes in the eyes.
All right, and Neutron Star Pulse activates, and you sense that there is not a card inside the invitation.
Carrying between hands, I will investigate it closer to see if I can find the source of the vibration.
You're looking around it. You're like, what's going on? And you can just feel it vibrating, and it starts like pulling you, almost.
In a direction?
Yeah, it's like kind of like pulling you down the hallway, like just little bits. It's not strong enough to like take you off your feet. It's like kind of dragging.
I'll point it forward, lead the way, and I'll follow it.
And you start kind of like being led by this little envelope, and you're looking around, and it's a beautiful, beautiful airport. This is Robert Renfield Memorial Airport in Aristocropolis, Southern Libyan. So this is kind of a notable airport. It was named after a Libyan general long ago during the Hot War, and you're kind of struck by the beauty. I mean, Libyan is a place with a lot of natural beauty, but it basically looks like they built a giant airport in the center of a supersized golf course, but without any of the annoying things about golf courses. So you're like very struck by the beauty, and all of a sudden you bump into like this large rocky creature.
Your pardon. I look up at the creature.
And a calcified dragon just kind of turns around and snarls at you. It's got two big glowing gemstone eyes that like this blue light is emanating off of them, and it kind of like grumbles, and you can see some dust crumbling. And you can see behind it, there's a woman. Tear, describe your character.
Yeah, so from behind the dragon, she starts kind of smirking and snickering a little bit. This is Tear. She's a tamer. She has kind of olive-colored skin and long dark hair that is like kind of slicked back on both sides and then braided very tightly down her back. Tara is very connected to nature, so she's not always very excited about like getting to the airport.
I'm
She
sorry,
has
as opposed to everyone else who is really excited to be in an airport.
exactly.
I
What do you mean?
I
Everybody
love
loves
going
the
on
airport.
I love the
Everyone
airport.
loves the airport. I don't know what you're talking about. There's lots of food. You get to wait in line. It's great people watching. You definitely get exactly where you're going every time you need to.
I'm learning so much about you today. I'm really learning so much about you.
But yeah, she has this sort of kind of green and black and teal top on with kind of done up pants and then boots that look like she's been in the field for a while. And she'll just turn around and kind of peer out from behind her calcified dragon and say, I'm not sure he likes you very much.
And I don't see
and
how that's my
Talon.
problem.
Oh, sorry. And Talon, after he kind of retorts to Tear, you can see that your invites are kind of like getting sucked towards each other.
Yeah. What?
Ah.
What is- What? Do you have one of these too?
I was under the impression it was a solo job. But I
Oh,
suppose it
well,
isn't.
sorry to inconvenience you. Is there,
Fine.
so is it an, sorry, it's an envelope?
Yeah, it's an envelope with an invitation inside. You have already read the invitation.
Okay.
It basically just says, like, you've been cordially invited to investigate a mystery. And it's like very clearly a dangerous job offer, but it's trying to present it as like a resume builder. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or like
Yeah.
like maybe it's a tea party also. You just
Yeah,
never
yeah.
know.
Exactly.
There'll be a networking brunch at some
Yeah.
point during this.
Yep.
One hopes.
It's a combination
Exactly.
like work mixer / tea party. I love it.
Yeah. And as your guys' invites get closer, you can feel it getting stronger. Like it's like magnetic. And they like are almost like it takes quite a bit of force to hold them apart.
Yeah, Tara has her
Okay.
both hands on it at this point. She's really resisting, trying to like she doesn't want to get too much closer to Talon.
Yeah, Talon is also eyeing the dragon, is not inclined to get into some kind of clinch with its tamer. A tamer? Don't often encounter dragon tamers in places like this.
Yeah, well, I'm not very excited to be here either.
Fair enough. Well, we will be stuck together, working for the time being.
Do we
Your
have
name?
to be stuck together? Is that the only option? She's like trying to she's like trying to pull the invitation towards her.
Well, I didn't
And
intend it as a
pull
pun, but
yeah, you're both pulling at it, and the second you get a certain amount of distance beyond it, they just get thunk, and you both get kind of like pulled forward. And as the
Oh.
invites touch, there's this like sonar sound that happens, like a thunk, and it
Ooh.
kind of evaporates out from where they touch. And then you hear kind of a commotion, and two other adventurer-looking fellows start getting sucked down the hallway towards you. So they're holding on to envelopes, and it's getting like dragging them towards you two.
no.
Ember
Clear the way! Clear the way!
Yeah, you can see everyone was kind of like shocked and like, what's going on? And then Talon's decisive, lordly voice cuts through the chatter, and everyone kind of parts like the Red Sea, and you can get a clear look at Ember and Alenia. Describe your characters.
I will let Alenia go first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Lania is wearing very practical, outdoorsy clothing. A lot of khaki. Little like hat on her head. A really long, thick brown braid that she keeps kind of. She plays with it as she's being pulled towards you guys. She looks like a forest ranger, basically. She's not super into being at the airport either. Not for like fear of technology or anything. Just there's too many people here. Not enough trees, and she's begrudgingly being pulled towards these other folks. She just really wants to be at home with her wife and her 2 kids.
Fair.
Here she is.
Relatable.
You see this woman kind of like with this like nonchalant like look on her face, and she's got this fiery like red hair. Her outfit is mostly black, but she's got like food in like both arms, just walking with like a giant bag of like popcorn and like, you know, all the snacks you could possibly think of. And she's like got her envelope like shoved in between like her snack. And she's just like, so there's more of whatever this is. I can run with it. Yeah. This is neat. And she's just kind of like there. Like there's not very much to her other than just running with the vibe.
I do love the aesthetic of 3 very obvious hippies and 1 hardcore yuppie industrialist.
I think it's perfect.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
The commune and their accountant.
Yeah. Tara might be a little too uptight to technically be a hippie, but like close enough.
Yeah.
She's a little bit more type A.
It's a spectrum.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And so Ember seems to bizarrely be doing the best at keeping the envelope kind of close to the chest, but you can see that it's still pulling her towards the group, and they get closer and closer. And this time, it doesn't even require them touching. You guys get within a certain radius of each other, and again, there's that sonar. And then all the invites just rip themselves up. They just...
Whoa.
Oh.
I suppose our employer wanted us to become acquainted. Well,
Do we know who our
food?
employer is?
No idea. You know they're rich because they offered you a lot of money. A lot of money. But you have no clue who they are.
So did you bring us here? And I start pointing at Talon because he looks like fancy.
Yeah, are you our employer?
Yeah, tell us.
no, rather than start this partnership on a amusing but ultimately entirely fictitious story, I am not your employer. I am also working to solve whatever murder might have transpired at this location.
So you're broke too. Cool.
Talon visibly, like his eyes, like not in the slightest.
I just start eating whatever snacks I have in my hand. And I like grab some out of like my brassiere and I just gotta hand it to you.
Talon looks around for a second, quietly accepts. He is quite hungry.
It's very good.
Elenia was like, she was really wondering if you were gonna take it. So like that definitely. You're not so as uptight as she thought you were. But I see it like Elenia pulls out this like, you know, forest, just starts writing down everything that's going on and puts it back in her pocket. And do we know where we're supposed to go?
As you guys are kind of milling about and questioning that, your gauntlets all start to ring. First Elenia, then Tear, then Ember, then Talon. All of you are getting a call simultaneously.
I said I turned the ringer off.
Yeah, mine's supposed to be on Do Not Disturb.
Yeah.
I thought I had this on airplane mode.
Mine is so loud.
Yeah, I'll accept a call.
So at the second one of you accepts the call, it ends on all of your gauntlets, and then it also hangs up on yours, Talon. And then you all get an email on your gauntlets with a set of directions, but it's only relative to where you currently are. It says like walk down hallway A 100 feet.
Oh, so we're being tracked. They're using the fantastic.
Well, this is incredibly specific.
Yes, already this is starting off in a strange place. So if things happen and we have to kill our own employer, I hope everyone is sort of on board with the notion of that being a possibility.
This is already such a pain.
I mean, killing
Well,
your
it's-
employer is always a possibility, but I feel like we're making very large jumps to conclusions that
As long
you're
as I
just
get
looking.
paid
Are you
good.
looking for a fight?
I'm not opposed to one, just a bit unnerved by the violation of our privacy.
Seems like you got a lot of pent up anger going on, but I can dig it. And I just start walking down towards whatever the first direction was.
I'll follow after and be like, all right, quite a few jibes of my overall deal in the first 10 seconds of our interaction. Still eating the snack. Still eating the
He's
snack
still
that he
eating
got
the
earlier.
snack.
Yeah,
Still eating the
Yes.
snack.
Yes.
snacks forever.
And as you guys walk about 100 feet down hallway A, ding, 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 emails come in. Take a left turn.
Another left turn.
Talon briefly looks to his right and then goes left.
That is so valid.
And you guys keep walking, and then you just keep walking, ding, 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 stop. Ding, 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 ding. Emergency exit stairwell to the right.
I'll go down the emergency. I'll go down the stairwell.
Yeah.
I will follow.
Did we get paid in
Um,
advance? Like anything?
You got a
Did we get some
significant
credits or
down
something?
payment.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got a significant down payment.
Okay.
Enough of those,
was-
like,
Okay.
okay, you can actually put up some money. You
Yeah.
definitely have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this is enough to be like this is legit. Okay.
No,
I spent it
you were
all
like
on snacks.
you thought it was a prank, and then the deposit hit your account. You're like,
Mhm, okay. Okay.
Sweet.
and so you guys go down the emergency stairwell. You press the door. Of course, the alarm doesn't go off because it never does. And then you spiral down the staircase, and you end in this like weird kind of like mini parking lot. It's definitely not for public use. Probably like it's a staff parking lot, but there's nobody else here except a single car with a very tall woman, kind of dressed as a butler, with a little silver dish with the little cap on it. She's waiting for it, and the car. The rest of you guys know it's just like something expensive. You don't know what. Talon, you recognize this as a top of the line, brand new Heron Motors Lux Rover Dignitary. This is like the most expensive, most luxury, most well-renowned off-road SUV you can possibly buy. There's only 1,100 of them in the world, and you thought all of them had already been owned.
I thought that, especially seeing as I tried to acquire one.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Do I need to roll? Do I need to roll to keep it cool? Do I need to roll?
To keep it cool.
Give me a will roll. Give me a will roll. 2d10 plus 1.
Do you want to explain the dice roll system to our audience?
Yeah, sure. So, how the dice system works is you have 8 stats separated into common and uncommon, like in a TCG. Common stats come up more commonly, but have less of an effect on the story. Obviously, still affect the story, but not in as massive a way. To get truly good results with a common stat, you have to really build into it. And uncommon stats are rarer for checks, but when they do come up, they matter a lot. Each roll is 2d10 added together plus your modifier. And if you get any 10s on the die, that's a boost. And if you get any 1s on the die, that's a drop. And looks like just barely.
Well, with my I have a 5 in will, so that's 6
Oh, you have a
plus
5 in
9
will, okay.
plus 5 is going to be
You're
a total
good.
of 20.
You're good. You don't even.
Don't even blink.
You look at the car. Some part of you like burns with rage, and you don't even like flinch. You don't move.
I saunter in complete indifference. Even like there's just nodding to the butler. I'll tip the butler as well, and then just like get in the car.
I love the tipping bit. That's so good. And so Talon just effortlessly slides into this beautifully comfortable interior. You just like sink into the chair. You're like, That's better.
Now that's what I call luxury.
And what do the rest of you guys do?
Gonna roll my eyes a little bit at the luxury comment, and then crawl into the vehicle, and try not to look impressed, and buckle myself in. Make sure it's very snug.
And
I'm gonna point behind me and go to my dragon and be like, where do you want me to put this?
And the butler
will it
wordlessly, she
fit?
just kind of bows.
In the car? She can sit
In the
next
car?
to me.
In the trunk? Well, no, she's gonna sit next to me.
We can open the sunroof and just have him perch there.
The what?
The sunroof. I lean down and like open the little thing in the top.
It pops out the top.
And
What?
it opens really slowly, just.
Okay, I
I
guess.
don't understand.
The butler bows and kind of ignores the debacle happening between the party, walks to the rear and presses a button, and the rear haunches of the trunk kind of like expand out, and then the roof raises, and you can see there's these like pop out walls made of like a very thick quality tarp material, and it kind of like makes enough space in the trunk for your dragon to fit.
I'm gonna bend over the side and say, oh, that's frustratingly a really good idea. Okay, hop in.
And it like pops into the trunk. You can see the entire rear of the car just
Sinks down a little bit.
and the butler again presses kind of, it's not even really a button, it looks like it's some kind of fingerprint sensor on the outside of the car, and then the rear suspension kind of like increases hydraulic pressure to compensate.
Oh wow.
Cool.
Thought of
I-
everything.
I saw the
Talon.
little silver tray. I go over to the butler. Is there food in there? No.
And the
Maybe.
butler raises the cap, and on the plate there's a set of keys.
Ah. Does that mean I'm driving? Oh, guys, come on. I grab the keys. Fine. And I go, I guess I hit all the buttons. What do the buttons do?
All the
on
doors
the
start
keychain
opening.
or on like the center console.
Okay. So I'm not driving.
Well, I
He
don't
just
drive.
shrugs.
I'm not in the habit of driving myself places, but I suppose I can make an exception.
I'm gonna walk to the front of the car and I'm gonna look through the window. Is there anyone in the front seat?
No, there's not.
Shoot. I pulled myself together. I don't know where we're going, but I know that it's gonna be fun. And then you see like this light in her eyes as she like gets in the front seat and she just starts the car. Yeah.
Go make sure I'm buckled up again, real tight. Try to pull like one of the seatbelts from the like further along the car. Try to like, this is how it works, right?
Talon was unbuckled and just kind of like lounging out, and he is actively like fully like safety buckle, holding it to the thing on the side.
He's got like the dad drive. Hands
like-
over like the emergency brake.
Yeah.
All right, it's a delicate engine, so you'll want to make sure it's a manual, so you want to make sure you
I
put the
rev.
clutch in.
I read.
Absolutely ruining it.
Yeah. Is there one of those like divider things in between us?
Yes, yeah, you can pull it down.
Goes up and down.
I just
Pushes the
start
button.
moving it,
It goes up.
Amber, nope, wait, hold up,
and I take off. I don't know where I'm going. Yeah.
We have directions to the place. We did receive information on this job.
There's a
Yes.
GPS screen on
Thank
the
God.
dash.
That's so
And
good.
so
to
you start
have.
following the GPS, and it's a beautiful drive. This is like the driving dynamics are perfect. There's very little body roll. The tires like are just gripping, like they're like clawing into the asphalt. And you start driving on this like private road that's like, again, probably for staff use, but nobody's stopping you. So right now you're in central Livian. This is central southern Livian in Aristocropolis, the capital of Livian. It's where all the richest and most famous people in Livian live. The aristocracy and the government, the seat of government, is here. Notably, the world of Prima that Arcane the Eternal takes place on, the North Pole is pointed directly at the sun. So the northern country, Ob, always daytime, and the southern country, Livian, always nighttime, with one exception, Aristocropolis. They have an artificial sun that sits on top of the city. So currently it's daylight for you guys because they turn it on to mimic the feel of a day-night cycle because that's considered luxurious. And it's on currently and it's very bright. But the further you get away from Livian, of course, as an artificial sun, its light can't reach quite that far. It begins to get darker and darker, closer to a very, very black night. The southernmost pole of the planet is, of course, has almost no natural light at all, except, of course, the stars and the 3 moons that orbit Prima, the planet. So it's very dark, and you can see this beautiful Milky Way-esque set of galaxies in the sky. The sunroof is still open. It's a beautiful night. And you guys are following the GPS directions. It's a little ways away. It's about an hour and a half. Do any of you guys do anything on the way there?
Naturally, an hour is a lot for me. I would have pulled over to like nap for like 10 minutes.
Why are we pulling over?
Do we need some?
Nothing. Totally fine.
Are we being driven around by a
and-
stoner? I just don't understand.
No, I'm just really tired.
Snacks and naps.
Snacks and naps.
Sounds
They go real
like
well together.
stoner behavior.
I don't even know
I
what that means.
participated when back in college. It seems.
I would never do such a thing, but I have heard of this kind of behavior. Yes.
And then I wake up and I start driving again.
It's instant rev.
Real quick. And I floor it. If it's not slow.
All right, and yeah, just the exhaust just like comes curling out, and it's a twin charged engine, so you feel a supercharger kick in right off the line, and as soon as you hit that red line, the turbo kicks in, and you just start zooming down the road again, and the GPS changes to like the 30 minutes remaining to like 27, 25, 15. And
now this is pod
like
racing.
that you're yeah. And eventually you see, oh god, there's a turn coming up. You slam on the brakes. They're very good brakes.
Can I like drift
and
it?
yeah, you drift slide it a little bit. You come to a
Drifting.
stop. The
I'm
calcified
so-
dragon in the back kind of like stumbles forward a little bit.
I'm so glad you didn't make us roll to drift because I just know know it would like that would be like, all right, you're in a 4-car pileup. Right. The rest of the session
That's
is
why-
you gotta get to the hospital.
That's why I didn't make you roll. Anyway, so yeah, you come to a screeching stop, and you can see the turnoff to the highway, Livian Superhighway Trunk 302, also known as the Road of Horrors. Normally, you wouldn't take this road. Normally, you would take Superhighway 300, which goes down the beautiful eastern coast of Livian. It's a wonderful drive, very safe. There's lots of way stations, so you're not in danger from any random creatures, random dragons or ghosts that are just around to get you. But unfortunately, the bridge to the town from the main highway is out, and so you have to take the back way in, an unpaved dirt road that was once the original Livian Superhighway, but has fallen into disrepair and has gained a reputation for being an incredibly deadly journey.
Once we turn onto the road, I will stand up in the sunroof and start keeping an eye out.
Do you want to stay up there?
I don't know if that's safe.
I don't. Okay.
I'd rather we were able to do something about any monsters coming our way
Well,
than
what if
suddenly
she slams
find
on the brake
cars
again?
smashed.
I won't slam the brakes, guys. I'm fine. I took a nap. I'm okay.
The handling of this
Also-
machine is superb. There's no chance that the momentum throws me out.
Yeah.
If you say
Good
so.
stuff.
Also, there's a dragon in the trunk,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
so we got that going for us.
Yeah, we got our front covered and our back covered. We're good. I'm gonna drive really slow.
Okay, you crawl onto the road. And then the all-wheel drive system starts to kick in as you hit the dirt. You can see it's like there's potholes everywhere. There's like a washboard effect. It hasn't been graded in
So it's
forever.
Indiana.
Yeah, it's basically Indiana,
Yeah.
except maybe not quite
it
as
is.
bad as Indiana. I wouldn't want to put you guys through that.
I appreciate it.
R.I.P. any Indiana people in the chat.
Yeah, this is not
Man,
for
I
them.
live
Get out of
here.
I
I'm
live
joking, I'm
here.
joking.
I live here.
I live here. I know. I get it.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Anyway, so you guys are pulling through the dirt road, and you kind of go under this creaky old tree. It's almost like it's reaching over the road to grab the car, and it's getting tighter and thinner, and the bushes are starting to kind of scratch the sides of the car, and you start to realize that Superhighway Trunk 302 is a massive overstatement and completely underselling that this is basically an ATV trail at this point.
Okay.
Um, and you're kind of like driving through, and every so often you'll need to like make these really sharp turns around like a fallen tree in the road. And then you start to hear something. You can't be sure what, but it almost sounds like a human voice. Not shouting for help, just shouting, "Hey." Like trying to get your attention.
From outside the vehicle?
Yeah, from outside the vehicle. You know, in the deep dark forest, and in pitch black night. It's definitely almost certainly a human.
Uh-huh.
So
Talon,
do I
did you hear
pull
that?
over?
I did.
Can you see anything?
Can I look to see if I can pinpoint the voice or see a person or?
Give me a mind roll.
Okay, roll that. Not too high, but my mind is decent. That's 5 plus 3 plus 3 is 11.
It's up on the hill somewhere, probably a little bit past the crest. You can't know for sure. You definitely could not make it there without leaving the vehicle.
Someone bound beyond that hill.
They
Do
need our
I
help.
keep driving.
It could be. I don't imagine anyone on foot in these hills is likely to be doing well.
Theo, is there anything I can tell about like the foliage, the trees, like the area around us that looks like off or different or strange?
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Since you're a tamer, and of course Alenia is a venture, and both of you guys are good in nature, we're gonna do what's called a split roll. So
Ooh.
each of you guys roll 1d10, and then you add whoever modifier is higher. And you're both rolling I'm gonna say a cunning check.
Okay, so minus one.
Mine is not
Okay,
good
so-
either. 4.
That's a good roll.
Okay,
My
so
cunning
an 8.
is -1, so I got a 3.
Okay, well, so luckily only one of your modifiers applies.
Oh,
So
okay.
you got
Oh, okay.
Oh, good,
-1
good,
for
good.
12.
Okay.
That's okay. A 12, it's over a 10, so I'll give you a little bit of info. The foliage here is, you at least know, to be decidedly non-natural. Now, in a world like Prima, where life is what's called hypermorphic, it evolves at a rate 1,000 times faster than ours. it's not that weird for foliage to be unnatural. Like it's like kind of notable. You'd be like, oh, this foliage is unnatural, but it could mean anything. However, your deep dark lizard brain at the back of your skull is saying this is the bad kind of unnatural foliage.
Okay.
I don't get good vibes from these leaves.
Yeah, I don't either.
I have the headlights on, right?
Yeah. Although they're flickering, which you don't know why that's happening.
Oh, well, I hit the dashboard real hard because that usually fixes stuff. You just smack.
The lights
As soon as you jump, I jump from you.
That didn't fix it, guys.
Yeah, it is now pitch dark. You can kind of see from like the lights on the dash inside the car. You can't see anything outside the car.
All right, pull to a stop. Pull to a stop.
Okay.
You feel one of the tires sink into the mud.
Oh,
that's bad.
Can I try to? I don't think that's gonna work, but I'm gonna hit the gas. Can I get out?
Okay, so this is going to take a lot of skill. This car is equipped for getting out of mud, but the question is the driver. So we're going to have Ember roll your choice of a cunning or agility check, whatever you think.
I'm gonna use my cunning because my cunning is a 3.
Okay.
I got a 10 and a 9.
Ooh.
Plus 3.
That's a boost as well. Okay, nice. So you all get a fiction point because you rolled a boost.
We all get a fiction point? Or just
no, but
just
you know what? Everyone take an extra fiction point because you've been role playing really well. So Mars get 2 fiction point, everybody else gets 1.
Okay.
Hey. Can you explain that one for me?
Yeah, tell everybody what a fiction point does.
So fiction points are kind of like inspiration, but they're it's a bit more common and you can save them up. You can get them for role playing or for rolling boosts on die. Fiction allow you to spend them in a couple different ways. So 1 fiction, you can ignore a drop, so ignore a 1. 2 fiction, you can re-roll a low die. And 3 fiction, you can roll 2 additional dice and choose the 2 highest from the 4. So 3 fiction is basically a guaranteed very, very good success. And if the 2 you pick are 10s, you can even get 2 of your fiction back. So saving up fiction can be very strong, but also, kind of day trading it can be worth it too.
That's cool.
Anyways, so Ember, despite being not very enthusiastic about driving, is apparently an amazing off-roader. She perfectly rose through first and reverse to just vroom, 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 and she's able to just dig it out of the hole without sinking another tire. She does perfectly, and everyone is very impressed.
I'm very impressed.
Gods.
That's really actually very impressive.
Some incredible handling. Do you drive often? I'll be honest, I didn't get the impression that you had ever operated a vehicle prior to today.
Yeah, I'm wondering if maybe your license been suspended a couple of times. No offense, you just kind of have that look about you.
Are these compliments or insults?
The best ones are.
This is like
the
one good things I learned from my dad. I'm gonna keep.
Your father was a driver?
Yeah, let's say that.
Oh, we could let's. I suppose I won't pry.
And I turn the radio up.
Did the lights come back on?
Probably.
We're listening to the Fast and the Furious soundtrack.
Absolutely.
Some
we gotta
ludicrous.
take a hill while there goes by.
So you guys did make it out of the pothole, and the shouting has stopped. The human sounding shouting has stopped.
Okay, I'm gonna get out of the car and run towards it.
Where is he?
Okay,
Are you
right.
ghost riding the
smoke?
I straight up volt out of the sunroof and just start sprinting.
Take a fiction.
What?
Can I turn the car to follow him?
Is
I'm
that-
not getting out.
That's not what the sunroof's for, right?
The sunroof is for whatever I say the sunroof is
You
for.
yell that as you're running.
Still running.
A lady's gonna
Well-
like get up and like start trying to crawl out of the sunroof because apparently that's how you get out of vehicles.
I was already standing in the sunroof. Yes.
She just
Have you been standing up the whole time? Just
Yes.
like the whole ride.
The whole time. Wind in my hair, just fully posed.
Yeah, so you guys like all start kind of dismounting the car, and Talon is just like oots, 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 like sprinting up the hill. And Talon, you're like ducking under trees, and you're like crashing through vines, and you start to kind of feel like more resistance. Like the further you get into this foliage, the harder it gets to move, and it starts to almost feel like the trees are starting to grab at you. Roll a strength check.
Not my best stat. Okay, that's a 10.
Plus anything, or is it a 0?
No, it's just that I don't have a plus to strength.
Okay. So you are able to like kind of break off at first, but you can see them like starting to close in on you. Your only option is to keep going forward. You can't turn back now.
Yeah.
Going back to the rest of the party, you guys have all dismounted. The calcified dragon kind of like comes out of the trunk. And you guys start kind of like starting to rush after Talon, but then before you step forward, Elenia stops. Elenia, you notice something. As a venture, you have been around long enough to know that not only is this foliage unnatural, which is weird, but not, again, out of the ordinary for Prima, it's out of its habitat. It's a blink and you'll miss it moment because the vines are so rusted that you didn't notice the color was wrong, but the vines are rusted. That means they must be silver vines, a very rare kind of metallic mechanical vine that typically grows in cities. It's never seen in forests like this.
hold on. I like stop whoever's like near me because Talon's just like gone, right? Like he's
I'm pretty off.
yeah.
I'm in the back.
Be like just like hold on. Talon. Guys, this is we know things change so fast around here, but this vine does not grow here. Like ever.
What do you think that means? What does that mean?
It can mean a number of things. And she's gonna like start going off on like a nerdy like
Take a
Miss
picture. Take a picture.
Frizzle-esque like
You see a little bit
Tangent.
of smoke come out of Ember's ears.
and she'll like keep going until somebody stops her. But
Elenia, your thesis is really
Yeah,
great.
sorry.
Like, I'm sure you defended it really well, but we have places and to go and a job to
you're
do.
right. You're right. We should just need to be careful. Probably
Don't touch
hope
So is the-
he's okay.
Is the is the silver vine like covering the ground?
Yes. It's like it's almost like the substrate of this forest, the silver vines. That's not supposed to happen.
Okay. Is there something around me I can throw at it? Is there like a rock on the ground?
You start looking around, and the fingerprint sensor on the car lights up, and a little hatch opens up, and a perfectly round rock pops out.
Oh. Again, frustratingly convenient. I'll take the rock.
You take the rock.
And I'll just throw it in front of me towards the silver vine.
Tunk, tunk, tunk. It lands on the silver vine, and there's like a snapping, and it happens so fast you don't even see what happens, and then rock's gone.
Hmm.
Oh,
I'm
well,
gonna
that's
cast Card Shield. I don't know what. I forget what that does. If you would tell everyone.
It gives you basically like a portable like force field that lasts for a minute. It protects you
I'm
from all.
Look at that. I'm gonna cast that. I'm gonna go right through the vines. I'm moving.
So
Talon
yeah,
hasn't
Ember
like been
summons-
grabbed or anything. Like we don't hear like
I'm
Yeah,
a
still running.
scream from
I'm still running.
like a
That
girlish
strength
scream
check was
from.
him not getting
Oh, got it.
ground.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Got it.
So your Chantress casts a card shield that envelops the party, and you guys are able to walk through the silver vines for 1 minute without intrusion. And you get through, and you're able to kind of catch up to Talon, who's reached this promontory over a glade. And you can see again, Alenia, as a venture, you're kind of paying attention to the natural world around you, and you see that the silver vines are all converging down the hill towards wherever Talon is looking.
You know, you shouldn't run off like that. That's very. You know, you do you. I'm all for it. What's down there?
That was an entirely a complete 180 from you shouldn't do that, but also it's whatever. In any
It's
case,
whatever.
It's whatever. I'm having a where are we going?
what do we see at the bottom of the hill? You see the vines are converging in this area. Is there a figure there or some kind of? I would presume that given that Livian is in permanent night, my gauntlet would come equipped with some kind of flashlight.
It does have a flashlight, so you
Yeah.
can see that there's some kind of big shadow there. You flick the flashlight on, point it down to into the hollow, and standing there is a towering 25-foot tall erstwhile engine. Roll for initiative.
All right.
Oh.
All right,
how
before
do-
we get this initiative going, we're gonna do our second giveaway.
Hell yeah.
So we're gonna do another 2. We're drawing for another 2. Oops, sorry.
Another 2.
They're on the same. All right, so. Okay, cool. I have your guys' emails and stuff too, if you want. So I will. If it's not automatic, it is new for me, so I will be reaching out to you regardless. But let's do another 2 winners. Come on, good 2. All right, who we got? Wow, it's given Justin over and over again.
How many entries did Justin get?
Wow.
Justin followed everybody.
Yeah.
Apparently.
No, I love it. Thanks, Justin.
Thank you, Justin.
We just have
Awesome.
a one. We have a 1 per person max.
Policy, yeah.
So I think, did Joshua T win one last time? I got a Leo and a just
No.
Joshua T.
I think those are both new.
All right,
Hell
Both
yeah.
these are both gonna be perfect. If you're in chat, go ahead and say something. If not, then you'll get an email. All right, but now we gotta roll initiative.
How does
Alright,
initiative work in the system?
Yeah.
Initiative is 2d10 plus your agility.
Okay.
5 plus 8 is 13.
Okay.
And then my agility, so I got a 13.
I got 20.
Right.
I got a 9.
I got a rock.
Mhm.
I thought I got a rock.
It's crazy. The
Okay.
car has rocks. I love that.
It's the ultimate in inconvenience engineering. So this is what erstwhile engine normally looks like. It's this towering figure, but they're normally kind of like solitary creatures. Sometimes they'll like split, and you'll find just part of an erstwhile engine, but they're very hard to kill. But they're also typically not very aggressive. Like they don't attack anybody. This one, there's all of the purple lights have been replaced by this sickly golden glow. Like it's this very like it just looks like a wrong color, and its body is just covered in like this shadowy kind of nothingness. Almost looks like it's reflecting the starlight. And it locks eyes with you. Like it as soon as you turn the flashlight on, it just like snaps its neck to you, and battle starts. So each of you guys will draw 6 cards. And the initiative order is Alenia, Talon, Tear, Ember, and the boss.
Drawing 6.
All right, and that's everybody. I was waiting. I was waiting for the bot screen to draw 6.
Oh.
I was like, oh, we're still waiting on one player. Oh, that's the bot screen. Okay. All right. So, Alenia, you're up first. Your gauntlet kind of lights up, and it starts displaying this HUD around you with holograms, and it draws like a bunch of cards that start floating in front of you, which is your hand. You also generate the first mana. Your first mana of this game. So that's equal to your generation of your augment, which is growing power, and growing power's generation is 500.
Okay.
So you start with 500. How does your mana look? So mana appears as kind of like floating symbols or some kind of design that you like that you think represents your character's kind of spiritual energy. So what does your mana look like?
Because Alenia lives in I think it was the northern brand, like in the tree, giant tree.
Yeah.
Her mana kind of floats around as different leaves. And she
that's
like
really
kind
cool.
of swoops them up all around her, and so it's just kind of like a light 6 leaves of different varieties are floating in front of her. Because the augment is 500, it means I can play something that's 500, the creature.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
A creature that costs 500 or less.
Okay.
I mean, you can play a spell, but then the boss is going to attack you and you're going to die.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Don't want to die. All right. So I guess I will just throw I'm gonna play the Exiled Dragon.
Oh, that's a good.
Where do I where on the board do I throw, like?
So you're the top right field.
So I'm over here. Okay.
So yeah,
I just bring that over here, and I think you can make it bigger so people can see it.
Yeah, I can. I don't want to grow it too big because you will need some other.
No,
space.
totally. But the card is basically what does it say? Yep, there we go. Whenever opponent declares an attack, you may change the target of that attack to this card. And then a bunch of cool stuff about it.
And that's your turn as you're out of mana and you can't attack. So then next up is Talon. So Talon, your augment is Scholar's Grace, which also has 500 mana. What does your mana look like?
My mana looks like I think every sort of major member of our house prior to its downfall had a signature weapon or a thing associated with their house. So it's kind of a random draw of one of those. So it's sort of like drawing from one of the ancestors, and one of them happens to be a just like towering greatsword of astral light.
That's cool. That's really cool. Okay, so you've got 500 mana.
Yeah. I wave a hand. Let the grave summon you. And I will put my plague spirit onto the field.
Oh, that's a very good turn one. Okay. So Talon, as a duelist, has played his ace card. So he puts it down on the field, and we'll throw that one up on the screen here. A little bit bigger.
What does playing an ace card do?
It doesn't do anything right now, but it might.
Fair enough.
it typically the reason ace cards are a big deal is because you can draw them when you want them.
Yeah.
But if you play them, you'll something might happen. We'll see.
Mhm.
So that's your turn. That's your mana. Tear, you're up.
Yeah.
And Tear, you also begin with your calcified dragon on the field, but
Okay.
as your tamer, but it doesn't generate mana. So
Gotcha.
we're just going to throw a calcified on the field.
Great.
That's maybe a little too big.
It's okay.
She's a big one
Okay.
anyways.
Yep.
That's my dragon.
Her name is Modus. I don't remember
Modus.
if we...
Oh.
Yeah, I don't
That's
remember if
cute.
we... Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, when it depends what this is, you can play it immediately if you do next time. Moves the field, move it to the nothing. Okay. Okay, so does not generate mana.
Yeah. I'm just gonna note that it doesn't generate mana with that tint.
Yeah, go for it. Let's see. So I can either play Mangrove Spectre or Overdark Dragon. I think I'm gonna put Mangrove Spectre on the field.
All right. So you play a Mangrove Spectre, and what does your mana look like?
So I imagine that one of the areas that, like the area where Terra found Modus is kind of like very rocky, like almost like high desert. And I imagine that there are a lot of, like, it's not completely like devoid of vegetation. I imagine there are these like shrubs that maybe have almost like what look like, I don't know, dandelion, like the dandelion flowers on the ends. And when the wind blows, like the tiny little petals kind of just shatter, like go kind of every which way. So I feel like her mana kind of looks like those tiny little gold dandelion petals, like just kind of swirling around.
That's really awesome. That's really awesome. Okay, so that's your turn, and then we're gonna go to Ember. And so Ember, you also start with 500 mana, as your augment is Ferocious Fighting Spirit. So what does your mana look like?
You're muted.
Okay, there we go. So my mana is it's obviously like these little fire like, I want to call them spirits, but they look like they've got faces, but it's just like fire. And every time like you look at them, it looks like there's like these little like faces kind of like floating in and out of them. But they're just like these little like kind of like bursts of light that just kind of like surround me, and they just kind of like dance and stuff. Yeah, and I have the ash metal dragon that
Nice.
I can use, so I'm gonna play that.
All right. And then just do that up on the stream. With some beautiful art.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Okay, so that is all of your guys' turn. Let's hope you've started enough of a defense. So each of our heroes has readied their gauntlet, displayed their hands, and they've summoned the creatures to the field in front of them. In Arcane the Eternal, when you are dueling, the cards contain the real creatures, and when you put it on the gauntlet, it reconstructs the creature's atoms right in front of you. So our heroes are standing on this promontory with a bunch of monsters right in front of them, and the erstwhile engine is looking at them. At the start of the erstwhile's turn, it's going to try to attack. So it's going to try to attack the calcified dragon. So it's going to declare an attack on the calcified dragon, but there are a couple effects. So you guys might have something in your hand, and also D has the opportunity to change the attack to exile dragon.
And I would, what's your dragon's name again?
Modus.
Modus. I would say that Eleni was definitely like trying to be best buddies with Lotus during the car ride and also through. So as soon as I see the creature start moving towards the dragon, I'm going to like use my I wish it would zoom in whenever the exiled dragon. Exiled dragon starts like making a bunch of noise and trying to make it like come over here.
So you basically command Exile Dragon to start making a
Yeah.
distraction, and Exile Dragon kind of puts its hands into like a praying position, and it just falls through the ground and reappears in front of the calcified dragon, taking the attack. Would anyone like to stop this attack, play a card shield, anything like that?
Yeah. Yeah, I want to throw up one of my card shields for sure.
Well, you would get you need to play it from your hand. So you get
Oh, there we go. Gotta throw it
Yeah,
on
there you
the
go, perfect.
board. There we go.
And you have to discard a card as part of the cost of
Yes.
card shield.
Well, I'm gonna get rid of this one, I think. Wait, this one. No, I want that one.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. And then I'm gonna oops. How do I get rid of it again out of my hand? I put it in
you
my dead zone.
Next to it, yeah.
Okay.
So those both go to your dead zone. Stream. And as the attack careens towards the exiled dragon, this force field just appears around it, and the erstwhile engine's attack kind of just bounces off. That's the erstwhile's turn. It goes to the players again. So up first is Alenia. And Alenia, you can attack as well with your exile dragon this turn.
Yeah, I'll attack with my dragon. Just need to like.
All right, so after the force field blocks the attack and the erstwhile's kind of knocked back, the exile dragon just like runs forward and like kind of does a slashing uppercut against the erstwhile's stomach, and the stone claws just rip through a couple hoses and wires, and engine coolant starts spraying everywhere, and it kind of like stumbles back, and you hear this like creaking sound. You also have 1,000 mana to use.
So I can play another card, or is that what?
Yes, you
Okay.
can.
Okay. Ah. So the Spring Strong Ox. When a creature occupies a territory you control, this is a creature, right? Yeah. So.
Yep, that's a creature. Yep, you can play it onto the field.
Okay. You can add this from your dead zone to your hand. I guess I'll play it, and then if is that so? If it comes into, yeah, that's 1,000. I got 1,000.
And there you go. That's your mana for the turn. With really cute art.
I know that one is. That's my one.
I do like it a lot.
That was
yeah.
really cute.
So cute.
That's the fan favorite. That's the
no,
big
it's
fan
really
favorite.
cute. I like it.
All right, and that's your turn. So then we're gonna go over to Talon.
Theo, can I ask? Some of these cards say Arc Swift on them. They say you can use as a reaction.
Yep.
Maybe for myself and for the audience, Arc Swift reaction, is that in response to someone else? Does that mean you can play it at any time? Like, how does that work?
So reactions are just whenever something happens, you can react to it with a card that allows you to react, and the reaction happens first. So that's what we saw with that card shield last turn cycle.
Yeah.
The monster declared an attack, and then Alenia redirected it to the exiled dragon, and then Ember reacted to the redirection to protect the exiled dragon, which happens first.
Got it. I'm going to go ahead and, in that case, I will go ahead and summon my violent fighting serpent to the field. A like massive jungle serpent rises from the undergrowth in a moment, devouring my plague spirit, sending it to the dead zone.
Nice.
And now that plague spirit is in the dead zone, I'm going to go ahead and play Now, a question about Card of Blessed Shelter. Only play this if you control the least creatures. Now, I control one fewer creature than at least a couple of people. I'm tied for
Yeah,
least.
you're
Does that
tied for
count?
least. You're good. You can play it.
Great. I will play uh that I will play that spell, protecting my Violent Fighting Serpent from the next time it takes damage. And the moment I play that spell, because my Plague Spirit is in the dead zone, I think you just watch as Talon points a finger towards the engine. Enough of this. And the Plague Spirit rises, possesses the engine, and disables its attack.
And the engine just like slowly grinds to a halt, and every creature on the field just kind of like senses blood and just gangs up on it and just like rips it apart. And you guys have defeated the erstwhile engine.
Yeah.
Woo!
That's really cool.
That's really, really
So-
cool.
First off, Talon gets a fiction for winning with his ace card.
Mhm.
And then everybody gets to make a loot roll. So give me a d6.
Ooh, a D6.
Grr.
I love me some loot. Ooh, that's pretty good.
It's a 5 from me.
What's a 5?
I got a 4.
All right. And Kate, what'd you grab? Kate?
Yeah, hang on.
Oh, sorry.
There we go. Sorry, I might have done it a couple times,
All good, all good. All right. So
but I can't
that's
see it because
two
hang on,
fives.
my cards are in the way. Hang on. Nope. That's,
Oh, and a 6 too? Nice.
yeah.
Okay. Well, Tear,
Uh-huh.
you receive Blessing of the Lost Grove. So this is a consumable. It's an enchantment on your character, and you can consume it to. There's an option in combat and an option out of combat. So
Okay.
out of combat, you can consume it to instantly know the location of any spirits in the area, and in fact communicate them with them for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. And in combat, you can remove it to revive a creature from the dead zone to the field.
Awesome. Okay. So let me type a note. Out of combat, instantly know the location of any spirits and communicate with them for 5 minutes.
Yep.
In combat. Sorry, say in combat again.
In combat, you can revive a creature from the dead zone, but it's single.
Revive
Very
me.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Zone. That's cool. And that's Blessing of the Lost Grove.
Blessing of the Lost Grove. Yep.
Sweet. That's cool.
And in addition to that, the fives, which I think were Talon and Alenia, right?
I got 5.
Yes.
Yeah. Ember, did you get a 5?
No.
You got a 4?
I got a 4.
Okay, cool. So the fives, you guys get blank cards. So when you defeat a monster in combat, you can use a blank card to basically like capture it. And Ember, you receive $5. Sorry.
Hey, I got cash. Snack money.
Old hard cash.
Snack money.
Snack money.
Snack
man.
money.
That's free
Good
snacks.
stuff.
Going to the vending machine.
That's
So
Alright,
could I use the blank card on this engine, or is it in the future? It's just in the future.
Yeah, unfortunately, the loot roll happens after the battle ends, so
Okay.
you will.
That makes
Totally
sense.
reasonable.
That makes sense.
However, something else happens as well. Alenia, since you are a venture, you get an explorer rank because you just discovered, well, the team
Mhm.
just discovered a new area, the Grove of Lost Souls,
Ooh.
which is where you are right now. So you get an explorer rank.
What is an explorer rank?
So ventures can use their explorer rank in replacement of a different modifier up to 3 times per day.
Oh, gosh. So like whatever their like explorer
Mm.
skill. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, it's like a stacking modifier that they get
Mhm.
access to up to 3 times per day.
Very cool.
Cool.
I will descend the hill towards the engine to investigate closer.
You get closer, and you can see like the body of the engine is starting to like sink into the vines that are kind of like snatching at it and pulling it down. And you can see the weird like black paint that's like reflecting the sky. You look over it, and when you look over it, your reflection has a tragedy mask on.
Oh, like from a drama, like a drama tragedy mask.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, that's hardly a fashionable accessory. I quite like my face. And anything else I can investigate about the metal of the engine? It's clearly been modified.
It seems that it was somehow corrupted. You don't know the precise details on why. Why don't you roll me a mind check?
Mm.
Actually, maybe a higher priority. We were hearing that hey human voice. Do I
Mhm.
see any people or anyone in distress or anyone injured in the area? That I think that
Uh,
actually be the higher priority. I'd rather use the roll.
You don't see anyone immediately like that. However, you do see that by pure chance, you've discovered a secondary back entrance to the fields of the bed and breakfast that you're supposed to go to.
Mm.
It's just a hop, skip, and a jump away.
Well, isn't that convenient? There
I
might
should go.
be bed and breakfast in where we're supposed to find bed and breakfast. I'm gonna go get food. I don't know about you guys, but I'm hungry.
Bed and breakfast are
Can we
some of my
drive
favorite
there?
things. Not to these vines, certainly
Ugh.
not.
It makes me sad we left the car behind. I kind of liked it.
It wasn't that
Oh,
bad.
we'll go back and retrieve it with a certainty.
How m-
I don't believe you.
Theo, how big is the calcified dragon like in comparison to me? Us.
It's well, I believe that Tara is quite tall herself, right? If
Yeah,
I
she's
remember
pretty
correctly.
tall. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's about 2 heads taller than me. So it's like here.
How
And
many
quite
people how many people can fit on its back?
comfortably like one, uncomfortably probably 3 or 4, just because you can kind of go on its shoulders.
Okay. Tara is going to walk around the remnants of the engine that Modus just kind of devoured and grab a couple of extra pieces and kind of toss them up to her and say, y'all, I have an idea. I have a dragon.
You do.
So, and she's just kind of gesture vaguely toward the bed and breakfast entrance, and then just swing up on top of on top of Modus's shoulders.
Well, certainly,
Is
that's
that
a, you
a
can hot.
invitation?
Yeah, are you coming or what?
Yeah.
You can hardly beat a first impression like that. And I'm gonna jump on the jump on the dragon as well.
Well,
All right,
I'm riding a dragon.
Oh
you
yeah.
guys swing up on top of the dragon's back, and like the first time Modus doesn't even care, and the second time she gets a little like and then the third time and the fourth time she's like but then she kind of like steals herself, and she like digs her knuckles into the ground and like stands up, and you can feel like the rocky craggy muscles start to like tense and like buff up, and then it just starts to like hulking like and you can feel the tail swinging, kind of helping with the momentum, and the feet are just digging into the ground, just kind of like ripping into the vines, and the vines are trying to kind of wrap around her as she runs, but it's just not quite enough because of like the rocky surface, and they break through the tree line, and you find yourself at the historic Lady of Perpetual Serenity Inn. It's a bed and breakfast. It's beautiful. It looks like about half of a castle that's just kind of on the top of a moor. And there's a little town that's kind of come up around it. The town looks quite active currently. You can hear some music being played. And at the bottom of the road from the bed and breakfast, you can see that there is a restaurant, which is currently active, and you can see there's lots of lights there. Originally, the bed and breakfast was a church, but it was converted a long time ago. But it's still seen as kind of a pilgrimage for people of the faith, the Church of the Webmaster.
Ah,
Fascinating. Should we stop in at the restaurant, ask him about the town, get some
Yes.
information? I look at Ember being like, I don't think it's information she has on her mind, but that's fine.
Yes. The answer is yes.
Yeah, I guess we'll roll to
Lead
the
the way,
restaurant.
Talon.
I think Old Dragon is leading our way.
well.
I mean, I feel like now that we're there, we can all kind of
Yeah.
give
all
her a
right.
break.
Yes, quite a reasonable. Do I have fantasies about riding into town on a dragon back? Maybe I do. Maybe it's an impression I want to make. But you know what? That's all right. That's all right. Just having the dragon around is enough. It's acceptable.
I like reach into my bag and like grab my snacks. Is it okay? And then I look at Tear. Snacks.
Sure.
And I reach all the way up over my head. Snacks. Am I losing any fingers?
No. Actually, calcified dragon bites are very soft because it's slate rock that forms the teeth. It's designed for very slow chewing. So it honestly feels quite like comforting almost.
This is like the first smile like Ember actually like has on her face.
Aw.
Wow, that's so gentle. And then you watch her face go back to like, I really don't care, and then walk straight down to the restaurant.
Everyone's been doing really good with the role playing, so everybody take another picture.
Okay.
All
right. And so the party starts walking towards this this restaurant, and it's kind of a weird vibe. So the restaurant is like this hyper modernist look. It's like a single story, and it's got like one of those canted roofs that's like too high on one side and too low on the other side. It's all glass walls. It's got these like beer garden patios going on in the front, and then there's this like old stone brick road that leads up to like a castle cathedral on the hill. So it's a very contrasting vibe here. But you guys go up to the front door, and it says Lady of Perpetual Serenity Restaurant, and you go inside. Dead silent. Everyone
Who
kind of
killed
turns
the
and looks
vibe?
That's weird. Like, is there? And there's no one inside.
There's a few people inside, but the vibe's like, it's not that you killed the vibe. The vibe was dead, and you're looking at the vibe's body right now. Like,
Okay.
everyone does
vibe
turn and look
die.
at you, but it's weird. It's like you see a couple people that are kind of concentrated towards the center, and there's a couple like townies probably who are drinking, but they're just like kind of minding their own business. And in the center, there's a woman who looks kind of like a headmistress. She's got this like tight frock, it's buttoned up all the way. Her hair's in this like beehive thing behind her. She's kind of very austere. There's horn-rimmed glasses on the bottom of her nose. You can see a bellhop in like this old school bellhop uniform, which is just kind of weird. Like nobody dresses like that anymore. And he looks like he's kind of trying to force a smile. And you can also see a priest. So he's got the little frock. And he's kind of sitting at the table, and he's kind of nursing a little flask. And next to him, Talon, you recognize professional duelist Sir Vega Maldice, who is a fairly well-known duelist. And of course, he's very magnanimous. He's known for being very like charismatic. You haven't faced him personally. He's about the same in the rankings as you. But that's not like specific. There are quite a few people in those rankings.
Yeah.
But just in terms of like, so you know where his skill level is, he's about where you are.
Yeah.
And and everyone's looking at you, and there's this moment of really awkward silence, and the bellhop waves, "Heya!" And he hops out of his seat and he starts running over to you.
Could I roll to see if I know who this duelist is? Because I want to be like his biggest fan.
Yeah, okay, roll mind.
Roll to hurt Talon's ego.
16 plus.
Oh my God.
Plus
10.
2, 18.
That was a boost too.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know intimately everything about this duelist.
What
and
was
you're
his
a
name
big
again?
fan.
What was his name again?
Vega Maldice.
And like as like the butler, the bellhop like comes from like, you guys, do you know who that is? He's like one of the best duelists.
Tara doesn't know.
I don't even follow the ranks, but I know who that guy is.
Tara
you just
doesn't
watch
know
Talon's
or
face
give a shit.
completely just going. Yes, that is Vega Maltese,
Mm.
a colleague of mine in the rankings. Yes.
Oh,
You know
you're
him,
ranked?
and they know.
Am I supposed to know who either of you are?
I have no
That's
idea who. You're ranked? I'm so sorry.
I feel like
Ah.
the vibe is just
I think the-
real tense.
First, there was the murderer of the person in the bed and breakfast, then the murder of the vibe in this room, and then the murder of my spirit. So we're
Yes,
we're
your
investigating a
spirit.
triple at this point.
Oh,
And again, yes, that is Vega Maltese, ranked duelist. I kind of like motions about table 4-4 and a dragon, please.
I don't work here. I work up in the inn. Janesy, the bellhop offers his hand.
Oh, a pleasure. And I shake the hand and I tip him.
Oh, well, thanks, mister. What are y'all doing here? You look like you're supposed to be staying at the inn, but nobody's staying there right now.
Why do you think we're supposed to be staying at the inn? What
Yeah,
about us in
what makes you
particular?
say that?
Well, I don't know. You just
This
and he
isn't
kind of
your
looks at one of the
job. Why
townies
are
who's
you-
just wearing like a normal shirt and like a hat, and he looks back at you guys, and there's like a dragon and a guy with a flowing cape.
Extremely reasonable, and yet I'm still gonna need to roll an insight check to make sure he's not in on our employer's whole situation.
Brilliant.
What is the insight in this game?
Insight is depending on context, cunning or mind. In this case,
Gotcha.
it's mind.
Okay. 6 plus 6 is 12, and I believe I have a +5 to mind.
Yeah, that's enough. Janesy is he's an open book. You can tell
Yeah.
instantly this guy doesn't even know what the word keeping a secret means. Like he's there, he's Janesy, he's a bellhop, he's gonna tell you his whole life story if you ask him.
He's Janesy. It's just
He's
Janesy.
Janesy, baby!
Leave it to
Janesy.
Janesy, the new hit TV show coming to ABC this fall.
I'd watch
Same
that.
Janesy time, same Janesy place.
Oh, that's good.
Amazing. Well, an
anyway,
astute
so-
observation. We are. If you worked the bed and breakfast, surely you know about the recent events there.
Yeah, and he looks over at the headmistress. You might want to not say that too loud. It's cordoned off, eh? The cops can't get here yet because the road's out, and everyone thinks that the murderer's gonna get away.
Why wouldn't we say it too loud? And who is that? I'll nod towards the headmistress, not in a subtle way. I think not in a particularly subtle way. Like, and who would that be?
Well, that's Frau Blucher, and you can hear like a horse neigh in the distance. He looks off. And that's Father Brown. He's real nice.
The fourth wall is fully dead.
And that's Father Brown, and he points at the priest. And of course, that's Vega Maltese. I mean, everyone knows Vega, but that's him there.
Everybody
veins.
knows. I told you guys.
Si-
He's a
single
big
vein
deal.
pulsing.
He's a really
Who?
big deal.
Yes,
Yeah.
everyone knows Vega. What brings Vega Maltese to this town?
Shh, you're embarrassing me in front of Virgo Maldice, Talon.
Yes, I'm
I
sure
walk
I am.
over. I walk over to Vega. You know, my friend's a real big fan of yours.
And he turns towards you. He's got this bright blonde, like platinum blonde Prince Charming hair. He's got very like tuned features, like sunken cheekbones, and he's got like the high cheekbones, piercing eyes, very sharp nose, and he's wearing this kind of like big, frocky blue overcoat, kind of like a cape. And you notice his look is very similar to Talon's, but just kind of with a different color palette.
My entire
And he kind of like shakes the blonde hair out of his eye. Oh, and who might you be?
Oh, I'm a member And no, you're not my type, but my friend really likes you over there. She's like a huge fan.
Hi.
A
Well, you can buy me
of-
dinner
okay.
later,
My
but come meet my friend if you're not busy or anything, you know?
Sure, we'll consider it a finder's fee. And he puts some money on the table, and he motions to Jamesy to get her son get Ember some food, and James, you just kind of hear Jamesy shout from
Yo.
the I don't work here, and he gives him a
Yeah.
thumbs up.
You tell him, Jamesy. Now get us a table, please.
Table, please.
I
That
can't-
was wow.
I'm now
I
looking
sit
at
down.
Talon, and I'm noticing that they're wearing very similar garbs. I'm like,
He stole
oh,
it from
you
me,
are
not
you're
the other way
trying
around.
to what?
No, I did this first. I showed up at the tournament wearing this. He came and well, I was there first. I was the one. Should we roll to see who came up with the aesthetic first?
Yes. Give me a flat 2d10.
Oh my god. This is so important. This is the most important
This is the
rule
important
of
most
my entire,
important rule
my
of the game.
entire duelist career. I am going to burn. I'm
Yeah,
gonna go ahead and
do
burn
it.
2 of my. I think I have 4.
I think you have 4.
Yeah, I have
should-
one less than
you
you
could just
do.
burn 3
I'm
right
gonna
now.
burn 2 to re-roll that 2.
Okay.
So I got a 9 and a 2. Roll 1d10. God,
Oh,
it's another 2.
no!
No.
All right, so that's an 11. That's an 11. I'm theoretically, if it's an opposed roll, I'm theoretically still in this. He could roll really badly.
He didn't.
Oh!
Unfortunately, Vega Maldice beat you to it. But it's only because the shipment was late. It was in the mail, and you were gonna wear it to a gala, and it only got there a day later than he debuted on ShiMZ with that look.
I'm also
I had a whole Pinterest board.
I'm kind of feeling like well, Elenia looks at the duelists like it's like WWE, like they're wrestlers. Because they're all flashy and dramatic and but yeah, she also it's her son's favorite duelist, so she's gonna try to go get an autograph from him at a certain point, whenever she gets the courage to ask.
Tara's just gonna walk straight up to him and kind of straighten her jacket and say, hi, sorry, what was it, Varga? Valdez?
Vega.
Embarrassing me.
Vega,
Like the star.
right.
Talon is just doing his best. Talon is fully hiding behind the dragon just to not show how pleased he is by this interaction.
I feel like Modus keeps if Talon is behind Modus's tail, she keeps flicking it back and forth, so he has to dart back and forth behind it to stay hidden.
Leap, spying on my arch nemesis.
So, Vega, I don't know about you, but all of us received these very strange invitations. You wouldn't happen to be here on the invite of one of those as well, would you?
Oh, I'm not brave enough for politics.
Politics?
Yes, I assume that's what this is about. I mean, I don't know. It sounds like something that'd be on the news. I mean, usually that's politics.
Oh, well then what are you doing here?
And he kind of looks from side to side, and he looks at Frau Blucher, and there's a horse that neighs in the distance. And he kind of leans in conspiratorially. I heard there was an underground dueling league somewhere here.
An underground dueling league?
An underground dueling league?
Did you hear that, Talon? Where'd he go?
Talon is still behind the dragon.
Oh.
why would you need to duel underground? Like, why couldn't you do it above ground?
What?
You said it was under the ground. Why would
Oh,
you?
no. Under the ground itself. Huh, that'd be funny. Oh, I wonder what would be under the ground here. Well, no, not a dueling league, that's for sure. I don't actually know where it is. I haven't found it yet. I can't get in to the bloody inn.
Oh. Well, she kind of looks around at her compatriots and says, "Well, that's what we're here for, right?"
Oh, are you? Are you the police? Oh God, are you the police?
We're here to investigate
No.
a murder. As
No, we
at
are
the
not the
scene.
police.
We're not the police, but we are
Ta-
here to investigate.
I'm
Talon,
definitely a cop.
Talon is gonna step out and like
Ember's
try to look as
undercover.
authoritative as possible. So, Baker Maltese. I guess I should have known you'd be looking for an underground league to participate in. There wouldn't be anywhere reputable that would take you.
He just told you they don't play cards underground. I don't understand.
I'll explain later, Tal. I'll explain later.
And he stands up and he kind of sighs his talon up and down.
Who's taller?
Well. They're this exact same
Okay.
height.
Exactly.
Same height,
completely
same
unedited.
haircut, same outfits.
Who funny?
Well.
Well.
If it isn't Stormborn Altreus.
Vega. By the time I'm done with you, no one's going to remember your name.
I'm gonna
I
pick a
think
glass up off of like there's somebody delivering drinks. Just
Jainsy. I just look at Jainsy.
He like hands you the drink. And by the way, I don't work here.
give him a tip.
I think that's unlikely considering nobody can remember yours.
Ooh.
In any case, Talon, I think, is just overwhelmed by the interaction and the secondhand embarrassment of the fact that everyone knew who Vega was, and is just gonna stare up. Well, I prefer to earn my reputation honestly, so perhaps it takes a little bit longer.
Are you accusing me of so? And then the lights turn off. Oh, God damn it! And everyone's kind of like messing around, and the lights flicker back on, and everyone kind of visibly relaxes. And then immediately everyone starts looking for a dead body somewhere. Luckily, there's none to be found.
Whoa!
What?
Hold on.
It's. You guys look like you were expecting something really bad to happen when those lights flickered.
Well.
Like,
Jainsy kind of scratches the back of his head and he looks towards Frau Blucher. You didn't see the crime scene. That's all I'm saying.
Well,
We're going to need to see it. We're here to investigate.
Oh, so you are the cops.
Yes.
You
we're
are
the cops.
Yes.
If that's what gets us to where we're supposed to be going, I suppose yes, we are the police or the authorities.
I'm Lord
yeah,
Talon
well.
Vanta, and I've been charged with the investigation of a grisly murder in these parts. You will cooperate with me, Jainsy, and do everything you can to support our investigation.
Yeah, well, I do that anyway. And he starts fumbling around for a key ring.
Good old
And he
Jamesy.
kind of picks up a key. Oh, shoot. I forgot my spare to the front door. Frau, can you, maybe go grab yours if you wouldn't mind? And she just looks at Jainsy. And why would I do that? these fine people, they need to get in. And she kind of looks up her nose and leaves the room. And Jainsy immediately relaxes. Now, I've worked with the Frau for a long time, but if you guys are the cops, I gotta tell you something. Last night I saw her cleaning a knife.
Cleaning a knife.
What was
With
she
the-
cleaning off of it?
Well, I mean, I'm no medical doctor, but it certainly looked like blood.
Well,
Oh.
it could have come from like a steak or some other thing in the kitchen.
What's her-
Jainsy,
what's-
was the murder victim killed with a knife? Or stabbing?
Yes. And
Who
it was
who
it
was the victim?
Nobody knows. These two guys showed up a couple days ago, and they just they had this I don't know, they had this ectopharmometer, and it was beeping a whole lot, and it kept everybody up at night, and they wouldn't give anyone their names, and they wouldn't tell them who they worked for, and they showed up at this place, and then all of a sudden, one of them got stabbed in the back, the body was lying right there, and
Did they not know who they were working for? And I kind of like try to make eye contact with you guys.
Who owns the bed and breakfast?
oh, well, the town does. It's considered a local landmark.
Understood.
Lots of hands in that honey pot.
2 persons ventured into the bed and breakfast. One was stabbed in the back. What happened to the other?
Oh, he's gone.
Where did he go?
I couldn't tell you that, man.
Oh.
Have you seen anything strange happening out of town? Strange movements, beasts, monsters, increased activity? We encountered some on our way in.
Well, see, Father Brown, he said, he had a nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I don't know if that's admissible in a court of law in any respect, but I do appreciate the information. And I suppose Father Brown would have a key to the door. It used to be a church.
Is there a cost to or a limit on how I can use Blessing of the Lost Grove?
No. The only cost is that it's consumable. So, like,
It's a single
when you
use, yeah.
it's used up.
We might want to go to the bed and breakfast before using it. If it was an
Okay.
ectoplasma, blah blah blah, then it might have been some kind of ghostly thing.
Yeah, that's my train of thought too.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'll motion to the father. Father Brown, is it?
Yes, my child. How can I help you?
Ugh.
We're here investigating the murder. Can you tell us anything about location, the victim, and if you have access to the building? Your assistance would be appreciated.
Well, I'm afraid I don't have any access to the building. You see, I was sent here on a spiritual pilgrimage, but of course I could not complete it. The church doesn't own this building anymore.
Who does own it?
Oh, the town.
The town.
The town does.
But in
Oh.
practice, would that happen to be Frau Blucher? She is the, as I understand it, in charge in some meaningful respect?
Yes. Well, she runs operations, of course, and she also handles the stables.
Kill me, Theo.
Nay.
Nay.
Understood. Could we simply break the door in? We have a dragon. If there's a lock issue, I'll speak to the Frau and try to get the key. But
Maybe we should just ask her.
You could certainly try, I suppose. Tell me, does something weigh on you, child?
I look at him. My eyes flit over to Vega Maldives, and then I look back.
I understand.
Jealousy.
All right.
Envy is a very dangerous emotion and a very, very seductive one. I felt it many times myself.
I don't envy him at all. He's a hack. Rather an uninteresting fellow.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
In any case, well, I am not accustomed to expressing certain feelings or emotions.
Ember like looks Talon like up and down. Like that whole interaction just like all the way up to his hair, all the way down to his shoes. And she's like, yeah, you should keep all of that inside. It would flood the whole place.
Does she say that out loud?
I say that out loud.
All right. I said earlier that the best compliments were insults. I'm now realizing that was completely incorrect. I would like to revise that position completely.
I just, I can feel, I just feel it coming off of you, man. I mean, he's kind of hot, but I knew you first, if it makes any difference.
At no point in that sentence was I sure where the next word was going to go. I at this point, I'm no longer insulted. I'm just confused.
I give him the finger guns and I walk away.
All right. I cannot tell if that was a flirtation with Vega, a flirtation with me, an insult with Vega, an insult with me, or some combination. I'm gonna take stock. I point of having this power, this influence, our gauntlets, the entire basis of our society is the betterment of everyone. Not just status. Status matters, but I don't know. I find folk like Vega just an obstacle in my way, and perhaps it's arrogant to say that I might be able to. No, it's nothing. Just foolishness, I suppose.
Perhaps you're putting too much stock in what he thinks of you and what other people think of you too.
Perhaps you're right. I appreciate it, though.
I usually am.
I don't know if you genuinely didn't know who he was or you were just doing a bit, but either
Oh,
way,
I didn't know.
appreciate it.
I didn't know who either of you were. I still don't. And come to think of it, I've forgotten both of your names.
Oh,
All right. We fought a very dangerous creature together. Hello, my name is Talon Banter. It's good to be reacquainted, Tear.
I'm Tear. This is my dragon Modus.
Hello, Modus. I shake Modus's hand. I tip Modus, and then look back to the father. All right. I appreciate the warning. It's a bad habit of mine. I want certain things for what I think are good reasons, but sometimes the wanting becomes a reason of its own, and I forget that. Has anyone gone missing in town recently? We heard voices and screaming on our way in.
The Dark Lord, yes.
The
What?
who?
the what?
Sorry.
There's a legend that one of the dead gods is buried here.
And he runs through the
Underground?
forest screaming, "Hey!"
Well, a dead god's temptation can take many forms.
So a trick, part of the corruption, to draw someone in, thinking they might assist or otherwise be involved, only to feast upon
Perhaps.
them. I see. Be careful heading out
That's
of
only
town.
if you believe in those legends, though. A dead god. Ha! Like anything could be ever as powerful as the webmaster. Absurd.
All right. Wow, they really laid that information. Okay, all right. There is some kind of corruptive influence outside of town that possessed an engine. We had to kill it. Be careful if you go in that direction.
Oh, trust me, I will not be leaving the confines of this beautiful town until there is a car to take me somewhere.
Fair enough. I guess we can go to Frau Blucher's office and try to obtain a key.
when I walked away, I went to go talk to Vega, and I've just been talking to Vega about like the food that he bought me. And that like I love his outfit. It just looks really good on him.
Not everybody
Oh,
can pull
thank
off
you,
an
thank
outfit
you.
like you.
No, absolutely
Very
not.
few.
Like I think that looks it doesn't it look so good. You know what, can I reach into my bag and I pull out like a small like journal. Can you sign this for me? Like honestly, like just your outfit alone, like this is just I just feel like I need your name written down somewhere.
He literally takes it and signs his name on pure reflex. Like he doesn't even notice he's doing it.
I love that. And then I rip the page out and I give it to Elaine.
That's cute.
You know, that's honestly like amazing. Like I love that. And could I also get your number?
Oh.
You hand him back.
I hand him back the journal with the page
You
read
just
down.
walk back and forth.
Darling, I hate to put it this way, but we're playing for the wrong team.
I'm playing for whatever team you're on. And then I give him the finger guns and I walk back to the group.
So as that conversation is happening and you kind of back off, you sort of back into the conversation with the priest and you hear him talking about the dead god. Why don't you roll me a mind check, Ember? As a Chantress, you might know this.
Ooh, dead gods, you'll say. Okay, that was crap. I'm gonna use my 2 to re-roll.
Okay,
my
sure.
fiction. Is it just one dice or is it both dice?
You if you're using 2 fiction, you re-roll the lower dice. If you use 3 fiction, you roll 2 new dice and take the 2 highest of the 4.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I'm just gonna use 4 then. I mean 3.
Hell yeah.
Because it was bad. Okay, that's better. It's a 7 and a 2 this time, but that's better. 7, 8, 9
plus what's your mind?
Oh, 5.
Oh yeah, you got that.
Yeah.
All right, so that just kind of like triggers some memory, and like as a Chantress, despite your kind of disconnected attitude, of course Chantresses are masters of lore and spellcasting and history. And that kind of like triggers something you read when you were looking for more runes to learn. And you remember about the dead gods. So on Prima, there's of course one god that's considered to be above the rest, the webmaster, the creator god. But there's been many legends of gods, the old ones, the dark gods, the new gods. But one that has not yet been substantiated is the dead gods. So in Prima, of course, it's like a sci-fi fantasy mix. So we do have dragons and angels, but there's scientific explanations for them. They're creatures with, made of like blood and bone, and they're studied, and they have evolutionary trees and fossil records of these creatures. But the one family of species that scientists on Prima haven't fully figured out is ghosts, because there's specters as well. And there's legends of someone dying and coming back as a ghost. And while they can track that ghost's physiology, like they can say, oh, it's made of ectoplasm, it has this, second dimensional bone structure, etc., all these meta-scientific terms, they can't really understand where they originate from, where they come from. And the dead gods are said to be the rulers of another world called the Lost Anchorage, which is basically where the concept of death comes from. And they're said to be incredibly powerful and very, very malevolent. 2 of their names are known, dead god Necris and dead god Xanthus, but they say that there was a 3rd dead god that was killed some time ago. However, again, completely unsubstantiated. And that means something in Prima, because there are a lot of myths that are real because people study them, right? There's these myths of like, oh, there's this legendary creature that'll eat you on the mountain. And then someone goes up there and finds the legendary creature and like studies it and figures out its evolutionary tree. You know what I mean? So there's lots of myths that are real. So having no evidence for a myth is very strong evidence that it's probably not real.
You know, there's like lots of gods, but there's like one that doesn't have like a thing yet. And I'm like, that's kind of where I'm at. So is that the one you're talking about with the whole dead god yelling in the woods situation? My guy. And then I finger gun the priest.
And as you start
My
finger
God.
gunning your way out of the conversation again, you bump into Frau Bluher.
Oh, I am so sorry. And I do like a curtsy, but I feel like it's inappropriate. So like I stand up real quick and then I look her in the face and then I do it again.
She looks at you with just spite, like just disgust, and she kind of like looks you up and down. I cannot find my spare key either. You'll have to go to the guardhouse. Jamesy can let you in.
Yes, my lady. And I go and find Janesy. I don't know. I don't know how to talk to this
I
woman
think he's right
at
there.
all.
I think
He's just
Jamie's
like right
there.
behind
She's
us
there.
all the time.
Yeah.
It's just like go back and forth, back and forth.
Ember does like 2 or 3 laps around the outside of the room, like looking under chairs. And Janesy's like standing right there, and it's just like,
He's
I feel
following
like
her, looking
Yeah.
under the table with her.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I feel like
Beautiful.
that's so valid. And like I feel like Ember would be like, she knows he's there and she just keeps doing it anyway because it's funny, but she's not laughing or like showing any sign of like
This is a bit.
enjoyment on
It's
her
not.
face.
It's just not clear this is a bit.
No, it's
Yeah.
just she
No.
just does it because she knows. Hey, there you are.
Hi, hey.
My guy, guard stand now.
Please.
Yes, ma'am. And then he starts trotting out. Does the party follow?
Oh,
I
yeah.
assume?
Yeah.
And as
mhm.
we trot out and follow, let's do another let's pick some more winners.
Yeah.
We got
Yeah.
we got 3 more cards to go.
Yep.
Wow.
Because I found an extra one. It was originally supposed to be 6, and then I just like found one in my car.
All right.
So.
So we're going to do 2, or should we wait till the 2 at the end? Should we do 2 more and then 1?
Let's do the 2 for the last one.
Okay. So we're going to do the 1. And if it is Joshua again. Bibbin B, you are a winner.
Oh, nice!
Congrats.
Yes. Perfect. If you're in chat, say hi. If not, then you'll get an email soon, and we will get you your card ASAP.
Hell yeah!
All right, and we are back to following the peppiest
Old
person
Jamesy.
I've ever met.
The real main character of the story.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And Janesy's just kind of trotting up the hill. Oh man, I hate going to this god house. It's so creepy.
Those things in this town are a bit.
so cheerful.
What,
Yep,
what
we-
what is it specifically about the god house that you hate so much?
Well, you ever seen those Schmeevil Dead movies?
Uh-huh. No.
Well, in them, you go into a guardhouse and then you get like killed in really horrific ways. And I just feel like that's about to happen to me. Nah, that's not gonna happen to me.
I
We should go
pulled
back
I,
and get Vega to come with us. He could keep us safe.
I pulled Jay-Z back. We literally fought a giant engine. I don't know what Vega is doing in this. All of my personal jealousy, whatever aside, I don't know what Vega is doing in this town. It's a bit strange that he shows up right before or after. Jay-Z, how long has Vega been in town for? Like, what's his
You
deal with
can't
all
just
this?
accuse somebody
I
of
don't
murder
think
because you don't like them.
Everyone's
Yeah.
a suspect. I'm not accusing him. I'm just saying. Oh, could be
He's
him.
not wrong. I could be a suspect. I once killed a man.
What?
Tell
I
us
take
more.
a step backwards.
Hold on, Jay-Z. Hold on.
I like pull my hand, like get my gauntlet and start like.
I don't know about this.
Jane Z. Jane Z and I.
It wasn't
that-
recently you killed a person, right?
No, it was very long ago, and then I did a long stint in prison, and now I'm reformed.
Oh, all right.
Excellent.
Well, you've
That's
served your
fine.
time and paid your debt to society, and good for you.
I take another
Yes,
step back from
It's my
Jane Z.
regret. I would do anything to turn back time and fix that.
Wow, the dark corners of your soul have been illuminated before me, and I'm intrigued. You're a good man, Jane Z. You're a good man.
I wouldn't say so. And he turns around and he starts unlocking the door.
You guys, do we think, as he's walking away, like, it wasn't him, was it?
I
You
mean,
know what? It might have
Like,
been.
I
I
think
It's
think
possible.
you would have to be
It
the
could
most
have been him.
insane murderer in the world to confess to a completely different murder that you did previously while those were. It would make no sense. If anything, it makes it less likely that it's Jane Z.
Okay.
but it could make it more likely that he knows that we know that he doesn't know that we know, you know?
What she
Jane
said.
Z,
What she
did you kill that guy in the bed and breakfast?
Nope. I had no
Alright,
reason to kill him.
fair enough.
But let's get these
And
keys.
besides, I wouldn't have killed him like that.
Yeah,
You
how
know
would you,
we should keep
how would you do it,
going.
Jay Z?
I don't-
How would you do it?
No, you don't ask. What are you doing?
Well,
I'm
I wouldn't
interested
kill
now.
anyone these days, but back when I was the type of person to kill somebody, I definitely wouldn't have done it that way. I was the kind of guy who set traps for people. You know, not that I killed multiple people, but if I were to kill multiple people, I would be setting traps for them because it's just more fun that way. Or at least that's how I thought
He
back
wants
then.
to, he wants
Now
to
I see that's quite dumb.
set
Are
traps.
there any traps ahead, Jane Z?
Not that I can see, unless this is a Schmeevel Dead movie and I'm about to get horribly murdered. It would make sense, considering I just confessed to killing somebody, thus decreasing your empathy for me. It's just basic horror writing. And he starts fumbling with the lock.
He's not wrong.
Jane Z's understanding of narrative really, he really hit the books in prison.
Yeah.
He really studied up on narrative theory.
You know, some people just like what they know and like in the stuff.
What they know.
Yeah, they just, you know, they just ended that.
I think Vaseline
Ooh,
did
that
it.
place. You know, stranger comes into town. Listen, no suspects off the table except for Jane Z. Jane Z, I trust. Jane Z, I trust implicitly.
I respect that. I am a pretty trustworthy guy. But I will say, I don't think it makes sense to trust me just because I say I'm a trustworthy guy. Technically, I'm still a suspect.
See, he
unlocks-
knows.
He keeps saying things that make me trust him more. He's a mastermind. Either he's a mastermind or he's an angel. Possibly both.
What color shirt is he wearing? Is it red?
Is it red?
Bright red bellhop uniform.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
All
Let's,
right,
let's get to this
All right,
guardhouse.
James,
Let's
open
get
the
to
All
door.
right,
this.
I know,
Please.
I
Go
know,
ahead, buddy.
I know. I think
Shut the
we all
door.
know what's coming.
Yep.
And he opens the door. Although, of course, it would be definitely an expectation subversion to still have me killed if this was a Schmeevel Dead movie, because I just talked about it so much, right? So it kind of sets you off guard and makes you think that I would die. And he walks in and closes the guardhouse door.
Closes the door?
Yeah.
Without us in it?
Are we?
Jane Z,
Jane Z.
can we come inside? Or...
Just one
I
second.
can't-
It's a small place, and I get claustrophobic.
I'm gonna try to open the door.
I
I'm
got
trying to
hard
open
feels.
it.
I'm gonna open
No.
it.
Yeah.
No.
Can Modus break down the door?
Modus starts like hulking over to the door, and she like pulls back an arm, and you hear a horse neighing in the distance.
This dang horse.
How far
And
away
you
is
all
this
turn.
horse?
Yeah, how far
you
are we
all
from the
turn.
stable?
And you can see right there is Frau Blucher kind of stumbling towards you, and that kind of night sky corruption is leaking across her face, and her eyes have turned bright yellow.
Oh, snap.
Jangzi was right about one thing. And you can see she's not talking with her normal voice. Somebody's death was telegraphed. And then she dashes right at you. Roll initiative.
All right.
What in the world?
Could we take a little 5-minute break so I can
Yeah,
go to the restroom and stuff? Is that okay?
absolutely.
All right.
Good.
Absolutely.
Folks, we'll be back in just about 5 minutes. Just real quick break. We're gonna roll initiative and hopefully kill a murderer. I don't know. We'll see you soon. All right, we're back.
We're back
We're about
and
to
in trouble.
fight.
So you guys have just been rushed by Frau Blucher, who has been possessed by an Everdead. So you can, as she's dashing at you, she's turning into an Everdead, which
Mhm.
kind of looks like the girl from The Grudge. And she's got the knife in her hand. She's ready to smoke. This Everdead is going to get a couple extra abilities.
Okay.
So it's going to start with 1500 power instead of 500, and it's going to have 2 attacks every turn.
Okay.
But its health is still 500.
No, it still has 1500.
Oh,
Power is
yes,
health, so
yes, sorry,
as it
sorry.
gets bigger. Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
All right.
Are you
So
ready
yeah,
to draw?
it's going to. Yeah, you're good to go. Draw them hands. All right, and once everyone's ready, just let me know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm as
Good. Want my
ready as
sticks.
that'll be.
All right. So Alenia, you're up first, and of course you do start with your calcified dragon. Oh nope, sorry, Alenia, not Terra.
Oh, I go first again?
You
Oh,
did get highest initiative
shoot.
again.
Okay.
So you've got 500 mana.
Got 500 mana? Cool. I'm gonna pull. I'm gonna take this structure. Throw it in my
Nice.
field. So the Chapel of the Tides structure. When the card takes damage, I can search my deck for an aqua creature.
All right, and that's your mana.
Mm-hmm.
So you head over. So we head over to Ember in the turn.
Okay, so there's not much I can do with 500 at this point, so I'm just gonna summon my ash metal. 'Cause
All right.
that's all I can really do.
So yeah, you play the ash metal down onto your gauntlet, and the monster appears in front of you. And then we. Nice. I don't know what that is, but it's okay. There's like an object that's like hidden off the map. It's like messing with me. Sorry.
It's the murderer.
Yeah, it's the murderer. Okay. Tear, you're up, and of course you do start with Modus on your field.
Yeah, okay. What do I want to do? I have options. Of those options, I will. What do dragons qualify? Are they considered beasts?
Dragons are not beasts. So if it's a beast, it'll say beast right in the subtype list.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Then maybe I'll save that. This is kind of an oops all dragon situation. Okay.
Love dragoning.
Oh no.
Okay, I am gonna put Gloomsore on the field. When you play this card, draw a card, then discard a card unless a creature died this turn. So I will, oops, Gloomsore there. I am going to, I'm actually gonna discard, I forget, how do we discard?
Just drag it onto the field and then put it in your dead zone.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. No, I already did that. Hang on.
All right.
Okay.
Discard back.
Discard, and then I am gonna draw. Why can't I draw? Come Theo, are you able to draw for me? For some reason, it won't.
Yep, no worries. Oh, did it just draw or no?
Oh wait. Oh, hang on. I see. Hang on. Nope. That's. Nope.
Are you trying to say something, Mars? No. Oh.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, that worked.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem. No worries. Okay. And that's your turn. So then we go to Talon.
I think you all watch as Talon does not summon a monster to the field, sets himself down low, almost in like a reactive stance, and is just readied.
Interesting. Okay.
This is why we know who that other guy is.
So it's gonna go to the boss. Frau Blue, her roars and her hair kind of like stands on its head. And she dashes with the knife at the Gloomsword. So the Gloomsword kind of like readies itself for a defense. Does anyone have any reaction?
I'm going to play Something in the Sky. It has a cost of 500 mana. Deal 1,000 damage.
Right,
Sorry, what?
I said that's huge right now.
Yeah. Deal 1,000 damage to an attacking creature. It cannot deal damage this turn. Then create a Spectre token with 1,000 power and 0 resist. I think mechanically it plays out, again, that kind of spectral force of like an ancient ancestor stepping forward with a blade out from the outstretched card from the reaction. I don't know how to create a Spectre token, but I will create that in front of me. And yes, the boss cannot deal damage this turn.
That's so big because it also like not only did you like take out half the boss's health, but you also stopped it from dealing anything this turn. That's a
Let's
massive, massive turn.
go.
Yeehaw.
Okay. And that's gonna end the boss's turn. Alenia, you're up. You got 1,000 mana.
Yeah, Elena's just gonna summon in her little dragon. She summoned before. Can he attack on this turn, or has he got like sickness?
Not when he first
Okay,
comes out.
yeah. Okay, well he's there now, and she attacks anybody, then he can do his thing.
All right.
Oh, I have 1,000. Can I pull more than one card
Yes,
in?
Yep, you've got 500 mana remaining.
Honestly, I'm okay. Next person.
All right.
Just let Talon take
And
care
so
of
you
him.
end your turn. Ember, you're up. You got
Okay.
1,000 mana.
Yep. So what I am going to do. I love my cards, but I don't have the cards that I need. I'm gonna put my dragon, my metal horror on the field because I need to have one on the field. I need 2 dragons for this next one that I want to do. And that was 1,000. So that is the end of my turn.
All right, and you can attack with your
Oh yeah,
which could
I would
potentially
like-
finish the boss off.
Yeah, let's do that. I want to attack.
So your ash metal rushes in to try to take the kill, and then when you and it does, it bites right through the Everdead, and the thing just kind of like falls and splits in two into another Everdead.
Oh.
Are you kidding me?
Oh.
I turned to the group. I did not know that was going to happen. I apologize.
They both have 1,500 power and 2 attacks.
Oh God.
So that didn't work.
However, They do seem weakened somehow. The corruption has lessened on both. Okay. That is Ember's turn, and it goes to Tear. You're up. You've got 1,000 mana, and both your creatures can attack.
Okay. Okay. All right. Gosh, do we? Okay, so they when they were attacked when it was attacked last time, it split in two, but now they both look weakened.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know. Do we attack both of them, or will that split them into 4?
Do whatever feels right.
Only one way to find out.
Oh God. Okay. Okay, I think what I want to do is, if I have 500 mana, can I use that to pay for a spell and attack?
Yep.
Okay.
You can do anything you want, so long as you have the mana and attacks to do it.
Amazing. Okay, so I think what I want to do is play Gap in the Real, which will move a target to the nothing. So I'll move the copy.
Good choice. As the copy is a token, when it leaves the field, it disappears.
Hey!
Oh, nice.
Okay, so then I will send. Can I send both the Calcified Dragon and the Gloomsore at the Everdead?
Yep. So your Gloomsore roars, and Modus kind of like clanks her fists together, and they both just sprint up and they just like jump the Everdead together.
Love it.
Beat the brakes off it, and
Love it.
deal 1,000 total damage.
Love it.
All right, and Talon's up.
How much health does it have left? Or is it
500
1500
health remaining.
500 health. Got it. I'm intrigued. Oh, also, I don't think I removed something in the sky from my hand. How do I will just draw that on.
You can just drag it onto the field and then move it into the red zone.
Great, thank you. And then I draw a card this turn.
Yep.
Okay, 1 sec. 1.
Get it.
Oh, and why is that not working? There we go. Drawn. Oh, very nice. Interesting. How do I... No, I don't have multiple of those, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and play my Plague Spirit, and my... Oh, actually, Plague Spirit, and then I have 500 left. And I'll go ahead and play my Gloomsore. And I don't... has another creature died this turn?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and discard a card. I'll discard my other Gloomsore, and then draw another card. We really need to find a different interface besides Roll20, because it is fighting me at every step.
Tabletop Sim is preferred for this, but
yeah,
doesn't work for every situation, unfortunately. Like Roll20 is a bit better for streaming than Tabletop Sim, because Tabletop Sim is kind of hungry.
And I believe that... Well, hold on. Scholar's Grace means if any creature with 1,000 can attack?
You can use up 1,000... You can use up an attack on an 1,000 creature to draw a card, or you can use that attack to attack the boss.
Oh, understood. Then I will go and just attack the boss with my 1,000.
Okay, so your Something in the Sky token kind of like angles towards the boss, and it just shoots off, and it just stabs right through the Everdead, finishing it off.
Hey!
Right.
2 for 2 for Talon.
Can I throw my blank card at it?
Yes, you can. So you're gonna toss out a blank card and give me a will roll.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Guys, stop it. 2d20s or 2d10s. Just kidding.
Yeah.
9 plus 7, 16 plus 4, 20.
Oh yeah, yeah, you get that
That'll do it.
I get that?
right away. Yeah, you capture the Everdeck, and you can add it to your deck if you so desire.
Oh, heck yes.
So would you like to add that card to your deck?
Yeah.
All right. I'm just doing that right now, and then I'll clean up the board here.
I caught something, guys.
I'll go and see if Looker is at all alive or if it's just a corpse.
Yeah, not even a corpse.
Okay. Oh, got substitute card. Yeah.
Yeah,
Understood.
she's in my card now.
Should we
can
go
I send
back? Yeah.
Can I send Modus back to the door to try and get into the guardhouse?
All right, yeah. So Modus kind of immediately changes tacks and poof, 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 big hulking stone dragon starts walking over to the door, and she again like gets ready to punch it down, and then as she's punching, the door just kind of opens, and then she stops dead right in front of James's face. Oh, hey guys, sorry, it took me a while to find the key.
James, hey, did you know that Frau Blucher was going to transform and try to kill us all?
Oh, no, I didn't. But like I said, I did see her cleaning a knife full of blood, so it makes sense that she was probably the killer. Hey, that's great news. Does that mean we don't need to go inside anymore?
You know that
I
thing
think
he said earlier about traps? This feels like something that might have been up his alley,
Talon,
honestly.
you really think you trust this guy still?
I'm revisiting some of my. I wonder if we should go back to the restaurant. What happened there
Where's
that
the
Frau
key?
Blucher now got corrupted?
Can we
right
go?
Here. And he starts walking over to the main door. Oh, okay, you can take it.
Yeah, give us this.
I got the
This
key.
Yeah.
Just so you know, though, I'm for sure not going in there. Because if that was a place where a Shmeevil Dead movie would kill me, that place is going to kill me for sure.
If you stay with me, I'll kill you for sure. And I walk away.
All right, Jay-Z, go back into town and figure out what happened at the restaurant because that's insane. Frau Blucher just showing that's a craze. Should we go back and ask them for? No, best to investigate the primary location.
The murder. The thing that we have to. What they're paying us all the big money for.
Primary job, yes.
Let's go.
Yeah. And you know
All
that the guy was there, so he seems very capable. He's probably holding down the fort.
You know what? Assuming he's not killing anyone, yeah, probably. I'll go ahead and follow it to the door.
All right, good luck.
Accepting.
And he starts walking off towards the restaurant.
What a weird dude, right? Not.
I kind of liked him at first, and then it just.
Then he like
me...
closed the door on us and like
It's
wouldn't let us in.
Nope.
Oh, wait,
There's
can
no.
I have
there's no-
looked inside and seen if the like actual guard wing was super small?
Oh yeah, tiny.
Okay.
He honestly, from what it looks like he would barely fit. in
Okay.
there.
Well, then how did he not find the key? It's fine. Let's keep this.
You also see it's covered in just loose key rings.
Why are there so many? All right, I guess this could be for rooms in the bed and breakfast. That does actually. All right, let's go and investigate the grisly murder. I think that Jamesy a red herring. I think Jamesy is just doing his Jamesy thing, and we kind of have to keep our eyes on the prize, so to speak.
Okay. Well, key's right here. Let's go to the end.
We go inside.
All right. So you guys all go up to the door, and it's this huge, like 30-foot tall door. Like even Modus is like looking up, like craning her neck to try to see the top. And you guys kind of insert the comically small key and turn the door, and you can hear all these locks engaging, like all these like hydraulic levers, because it would have to have this kind of system to be able to move this weight.
Mm-hmm.
And the doors slowly just open.
After you, Talon.
Certainly, I lead the way.
Is that an evil person laugh?
I just want to keep casting Card Shield. What I want to do.
Is there a
You
rock
guys
on the
walk through,
ground?
and you can hear something alternating between laughing and crying.
Oh no.
Ter, if you wouldn't mind using the spirits, it might be worth interacting, perhaps.
Yeah, I will use Blessing of the Lost Grove.
So you kind of center yourself, and the blessing takes the form of a little like trinket. And you just crush it in your fist, and this wave of like dark energy kind of rolls over your body.
Oh.
And then all of a sudden, all of you are just like, you open your eyes, and the only thing you can hear is your own breathing. And you're in this endless void of like this thin water. And you kind of turn, and this man stands up from underneath the water, and he's got this gray suit on with a very bright white undershirt and a black tie, a kind of black pilgrim hat, and a comedy mask on, and he's holding a tragedy mask in his hand, and the masks are gold.
Ooh, cool.
Stop me if you've heard this one before. And he starts walking towards you. 4 adventurers walk into a bar. No, am I kidding? That one's not funny.
Finish the joke?
And he's like kind of behind you. Like you don't see him move. It's just
You know, jokes are supposed to be funny, I think.
we serve the same master, you know.
Well, tell him I said hi, I guess.
Is he the one writing the check?
Somehow I
Right,
doubt
every
that.
check.
And you cast yours in too early, sounds like.
Never got the chance. when he cries, like his face doesn't move at all.
Mm-hmm.
And he again kind of like does that weird dream logic teleportation thing. And he's standing in front of you. You should turn around. It'll all be over soon.
No, I don't think I will. Why don't you
I
take off
turn-
that mask, friend? It doesn't suit you.
He just kind of stares at you.
What I thought. Who gave you that cute little accessory? What's his name?
Something that's gonna fix everything.
Who said it's broken?
And you guys just like come back to kind of like almost like you're waking up, and you're like, oh, and you're just in the middle of the church, and in front of you you can see this towering statue of the webmaster. So the webmaster is the creator god of the setting. He's also known as the Silver Knight, this all good, incredibly benevolent legend. There's some debate over whether or not he actually existed. The Livian side believes strongly that he did. The Obe side believes strongly that while he may have existed, he was probably not as powerful or as legendary as people said he was. This was like thousands and thousands of years ago. He's kind of his design is like he basically just wears like a silver knight helmet with like a blue visor, and he wears a very long drab cloak. This statue is of him kind of outstretching his hands. The cloak is covering his arms, and of course it's made of stone, so there's no color to it. You can barely see, all the lights are off, and you can see there's a bunch of police cordoning that was once locking off the center of the room here, but has now been like ripped to shreds by something.
So coming out of that like dreamlike state, hearing what the tragedy mask, funny mask said, about serving the same person. Is there any way I could do like a memory roll to see if I remember who he's talking about or like something along those lines?
You can certainly give me a memory roll. I don't think your character would know, but certainly give it a shot. I mean, you might roll a double 10.
Mhm.
No, I rolled a 6, 7.
6, 7, 6, 7.
And my memory is a 1, so it's 6, 7, 8. I don't know if that.
Oh my god.
I know it's
Well, it's
crazy.
7, 8, 9. Okay. Well, yeah. You don't. Nothing comes to mind.
You guys,
Well,
this isn't a good person, right?
The ghost that we saw? Almost certainly not. Nothing about that gave me the impression of, oh, this man is trustworthy, sane, or virtuous. No.
Yeah, I don't have any evidence to believe that the opposite either.
I thought he was pretty cool. He's just
all right.
doing
Finger
his
guns.
thing.
Is he still there? Is he like just chilling still, or is he gone?
No, he's
Hey.
totally here.
Oh,
like he's right
like,
here,
okay.
and I point like right next to me, and I can't see shit.
Absolutely being gaslit. Absolutely being gaslit. I mean, is he saying anything, or is he?
Yeah. No, I'll tell him. He said your cape looks stupid.
Wow, this from a guy wearing 2 different half masks, but never one at the same time. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Have you tried wearing a normal mask? Might look better.
And I cover my mouth. I can't say that to him. and I walk off.
Can't tell if I'm being punked or there's something real, or quite possibly both.
You've probably been punked a lot in your life and just haven't realized it.
He
That's a
does take
disturbing
things
thought.
quite seriously.
Do I smell blood?
No. In fact, you smell nothing. It's kind of unsettling.
You mentioned that there's like a police cordon that's been ripped up,
Yeah.
at least to the center of the room.
Yeah. That's probably where the body was. Yeah.
I'll approach and see if I can examine that space any more closely.
Yeah, I'll go with
absolutely. Roll
Talon.
me. You guys roll a split mind check. So you each roll a d10 and take the higher modifier between the two.
Excuse me. My roll 20 situation, the whole perspective has become deeply, deeply warped.
Uh-oh.
Well, that was a 1.
I don't know how to fix that. Well, you could re-roll with a fashion point.
Yeah, let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so a 6. My mind is a +3.
That's a 4.
Not better. So
What's your mind here?
0.
So 13.
Okay, so 3. So that's a 13 total. You guys kind of get together and inspect, and Modus is just like sticking her head next to Tara, like wherever you're going. She's not helping, but
No. She thinks she
Aw.
is. She thinks she is. Just let her believe. Let her believe,
Yeah.
everyone.
I believe.
And you guys are looking over it, and you do find that there was definitely a body here. There's quite a lot of congealed blood, and definitely signs of a not of a struggle, but like a body like fell here. In fact, notably, there's no signs of a struggle at all. There's no like overturned chairs or anything like that, and the cordoning is the only part that's damaged. The body was notably directly in front of the statue.
Is there anything on like the statue, like
Yeah.
around the base or
It seems like it's an older statue. It's withering away a little.
Okay.
You don't really see anything notable.
Okay. There's no like writing or like
There's a plaque that just says like it's like a prayer to the Silver
Okay.
Knight, like this world's version of the Our Father.
Okay.
It talks about how like the interface, which is the system that you use to
Yeah.
duel, It talks about how that was created by the webmaster to protect us, and yada yada yada.
I
Cool.
kind of want to make mischief, but I'm not sure if I should point it at the statue or if I should point it at the door.
Mm,
Make mischief's the exploding one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
I just feel like we need
All
to
right.
do something drastic, and I want to set something on fire. But I don't know.
The statue, the plaque, something from the and something came in after the body was good. The police cordon would have been put up once the body was there.
And then the door was
Yeah,
locked.
And something came in after, so we're not alone in here. That's the
And that's what I'm getting at. If we set something
yeah.
on fire that might be important, maybe something will come out to stop us from doing something really stupid.
Maybe rather than the door, do one of just an open space in here, just like to get its attention.
Is there like a second floor to this space or like another room?
So you start looking around, and you can see that there is actually a balcony above you that seems to go around the statue, and there's two doors on either side of the balcony. It probably leads to more rooms. You can also see that there's two doors on the ground floor on either side of the statue, probably also leading to more rooms.
Okay, so there are more
Those-
rooms.
Those
Let-
doors.
Additional question, Theo.
Yeah.
My rune, the Nova Star Pulse, would that tell me of like someone who owns cards, like a person who's carrying cards, not just a card that's
Yes,
available,
it
but
will
like
show you like decks in people's inventory. Yes.
cool. And what's the range on that?
It's very large. I think it's the encounter space, so that would basically be the entire church.
Cool. I would like to pulse that just to see if there's anyone in here besides us rolling up with
All right.
cards.
You swipe the rune on your gauntlet and you do your cast animation, and the pulse emanates out from all around you. And you can see that there is a card hidden inside the rafters.
Can your
But
dragon
you don't
fly?
see any decks anywhere.
No.
Calcified dragons do not have
Okay.
wings, unfortunately.
I'll point that out.
She has many other redeeming qualities.
Is there
I'm
another way
not
to the rafters?
any less impressed with her just because she cannot fly.
In any case, we're not alone in here, but there are no other duelists or card wielders in here.
How do we get upstairs? Can we get upstairs to? Is the in the rafters? Is it close to the balcony?
You could definitely reach the rafters from the balcony with some clever, like you could probably like get on Modus's like shoulders, and maybe like Modus could like lean
Mhm.
over and you could grab it. Like it's not
Okay.
it's not impossibly out of the
Yeah.
way.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do
There's
that.
no stairs leading
So
to
we'll
the
go up
balcony.
the stairs.
So you can see that there's a stairwell kind of off to the right of the right side door. And you start walking over to the right. You look at the door, it looks kind of like, I don't know, it gives you a bad vibe. And you get to the stairwell. The stairwell has its own little door, and you open the door and you hear this like sound of paper flapping.
Does everyone hear that?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
I
Where's
moved
it come-
towards it.
Is there paper to be seen?
You look around and you can find a small little piece of notepad paper.
Oh, what does it say? I'll pick it up.
Why is it just flapping?
Moving.
It's from a journal.
What does it say?
Dr. Sol Asari, research log 1. I reached the bed and breakfast today. While my employer is very keen, I remain tight-lipped about anything relating to my contract. I'm still excited to start the science here. The energy readings were off the charts, and this could easily solve any kind of energy insecurity faced by any country. My assistant should arrive soon. I'm worried that he's not here. Of course, I am a warrior, if not otherwise said. That's the end of that.
Dang.
The corruption in the surrounding area to be used as an energy source for some other
Something
purpose.
bigger.
Concerning.
Uh,
There was that door with the ominous energy. And did we get the
Mhm.
card from the rafters?
So now you guys continue up the staircase. You go
Yeah.
over to
Okay.
the balcony. Modus kind of like hangs over on her tippy toes, and Tear hops on top to walk over and grabs the card. And you guys have received an additional copy of Card Shield.
Amazing.
Ooh.
ooh.
Who wants it?
I don't need it.
I will gladly take that card because
Yeah, go for it.
a lot of my things combine with spells very
Sure.
powerfully.
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
Yep.
I will.
So
I know,
I'm
I
just
have
gonna add that to your deck real quick.
I got a
Look
ton
at
of
that.
those things.
And then I suppose let's return to the door with the frightening vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Bad vibe central.
Bad vibes.
Who
central.
downstairs? Who at the inn said that they had like just arrived here?
Most of them
two
have
Most
just
of
random
them. Okay.
guys.
So any of those could have been the guy's assistant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, to the bad vibes.
And I'll write down
The bad vibe room.
that was the name.
Okay, Dr. Solis, sorry.
And you guys kind of try the door, and it's like tough to open at first, but you're able to just like kind of click in, and then it finally opens, and it feels like this wind just rushes out. And it's very hot wind. It's just it feels wrong on your skin, and you again hear a little flapping.
Immediately go to it.
Yeah. Try to grab it.
Yep. Yeah.
And you kind of look at the thing, and it's another research log.
A clue.
What does it say?
Zirin, my assistant, reached the B&B today. He's not to be inappropriate, but the most beautiful thing I think I've ever seen. I've never really found someone I connect with before. I think this would be a very productive working relationship. That's the end of the world.
So Lasari was
Oh,
In
the murder
love.
victim.
Aww.
man.
What else is in the room or down the corridor?
So you can see this is a long hallway with a bunch of bedrooms on either side.
I'm just gonna go start opening each one.
I was about to do the
Yeah,
same.
I'm just
I'll
like,
do it on one
Yeah,
side
you
of the
go
hallway.
Just spam
Yeah.
interact
it's
on
like-
every single.
Yeah, just like
Yeah.
It's like 1, 2, 3, and we open it,
Yeah.
look
Yeah.
in, and
Yeah.
move to
I-
the next one.
If I see
Clearing
anything
corners.
crazy coming out of the doors, I'm gonna just fire. I'm gonna shoot something.
All right, so you guys open the first door to the left, and it's a storage locker. Do you want to investigate it, or just kind of like take a quick look and then okay, there's nothing here, go on.
I
Yeah.
mean, is there anything in there?
Yeah.
Like storage rooms, you'd have to kind of go in. to
Now let's
investigate.
no,
we
that's
we
fine.
are on
Yeah.
a mission. We gotta.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you're like
Elenia's like
close
too
door.
free. She's like, we gotta get out of this town. There's something.
I'm gonna
weird
kill
here.
anything that moves. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
And you guys keep walking, and all of a sudden, the figure you saw with the tragedy and comedy masks, like flickers kind of in and out of reality in front of you, and he's got his back to you, and he starts turning to you. Please, solace, coalescence, and then he's gone.
What did he
he
say?
say? Peace, solace,
Coalescence.
coalescence. Okay.
Is there anything in any of the other doors as we? Or should we
And you try the
backtrack?
next door, and you find a bedroom. This is a very nice bedroom. It looks like a very expensive suite. And you see there's a like thank you card. So like if they give them to the guests, like thank you for staying with us. It says, "Thanks, Dr. Soul Asari."
Ooh,
We're gonna tear his room apart.
Yeah, this one will
Yeah.
investigate.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna do a team-wide split check. Everyone rolls a d10, and we take the two highest values, but we don't use modifier.
Okay.
Got it.
I got a
Oof.
6.
Oop, I did not do well. We got 2 6s.
All right, that's pretty good. 12. Sorry. Okay, so you guys take a look around, and you find the rest of the journal.
Mhm.
And you look through it, and there's pages and pages of Dr. Asari talking about the energy source. He describes it as something otherworldly. It doesn't follow the laws of normal thermodynamics. He says that he often dreams while here about people who have died. Particularly people he didn't really remember until after he had the dream, like people like that person in high school that died, that like you didn't know them that well, like that kind of relationship. Just anyone who's died, he's been dreaming about. And he says that his assistant Viren is also having the same dreams, but Viren is crying quite a lot. He's very emotional, so the doctor has been comforting him well, because he'll like wake up crying and stuff, and they're growing closer. As you turn the pages, it talks about a phone call, and when it starts, a phone call from his boss, and when you get to that page again, like there's that flickering in and out of reality, but you can see that this time it's a man. He's got kind of a crew cut brown hair, big round glasses. He's like probably late 30s. He's got a very tall, kind of like hunched forward back. He's got a very poorly tied tie, and a lab coat on. So guess this is probably the doctor. And he's flickering in and out of reality, but he's on the phone in the room. No, you don't understand. It's not stable. Yes, I know it can do anything. I don't think you understand the gravity of what we're dealing with here. It's not natural. I don't know how to describe it. It doesn't affect the interface in the same way that other things do. It doesn't interact with mana in the same way that other things do. It's not right. Yes, sir, I know. No, don't. I'm fine to keep working on it. I just wanted to express with the strongest of language how dangerous this is. All right. And he hangs up the phone. And he kind of like breathes in peace, solace. And then the vision ends.
They became an amalgam, I'm assuming. Something horrible happened here, and they were combined in some respect. Coalescence. My theory, anyway.
That frustratingly makes a lot of sense.
The masks as well, perhaps dimensions of their being. Tears, laughter, love, sadness. Something to investigate, certainly. Let's keep going.
And that you do see that there's another like rear door kind of on the other end of the hallway that goes to a different area, and there is a bunch more bedrooms as well.
Before
Past the rear door, or it's in the hall?
Just in the hall. So you're kind of
Yeah.
at like midway down the hall, and there's like a couple bedrooms on either side, and then there's like
Yeah.
another back door. The only light in here is a very like deep red, low emergency light. So it seems the power's out in the interim.
I turn my flashlight on and I'll go towards the rear door.
so
The
before
flashlight
Ember,
starts flickering. And sorry, what were you gonna say, Ember?
sorry, before Ember leaves that room, she while everyone's moving forward, she's gonna like just draw a small like sigil in the doorway, just to say I hope you find peace.
Aw. Take a
She's-
fiction.
Aw.
I think she's not very like emotional towards things like that, but she can see that there's something here. And just kind of leave it at that and follow everyone else.
Just going like still opening, going door to door, trying to get something to jump out or, you know.
Yeah.
I think we've largely exhausted the bedroom, so I'm gonna approach the rear door.
Yeah.
All right. And when you touch the door, it's very hot. Like almost like there's a fire behind it in the same way where it's like, oh, like there's something on fire behind there. But then when you kind of put your hand next to it again, the heat's totally gone.
Interesting.
What happened, Talon?
A flare of heat for a moment past the door. Then nothing.
Elenia will like
echo.
try to touch the door too. Is it still hot or?
Ice cold. You almost get freezer burn.
That was really cold.
Differing surges in energy, something that consumes heat and produces it. Some kind of surge in the power grid of whatever this thing is.
Seems like there's a lot of opposites attract kind of thing. I think we should just set it on fire.
We could just open the door, right? This entire building is.
I mean,
I'd rather not.
Do you want to blow the door up? Do you want to blow the door
to
up?
the door and you didn't open it.
We could also just open it.
I'm opening it.
I'm gonna open the door. We're already in a haunted house. I'd rather not be trapped in a haunted house that's also on fire, all things considered.
That's
That's a good
solid
point.
reasoning.
Yeah. Really can't argue with that logic.
Yeah, you can't. It's
Where's your
objective.
Really
sense of
can't.
fun?
Everybody get ready. I'm opening the door on 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, fire.
1, 2, 3. And I just open the door. Gauntlet
And it
up.
opens
Just
very easily. And you have the gauntlet outstretched, and you all kind of creep through like the mystery game.
Mhm.
And you find yourselves in a small place of worship. It's got a bunch of pews and an altar, and there's a candle, a very large candle lit on the altar. And you can see leaning against it is whoever the man is, the man with the suit on and the masks.
Hello, Viren.
No,
No.
he's dead.
Oh. Then am I talking to Dr. Asari?
Solace.
Solace.
And he steps off the altar and he kind of starts sauntering towards you. I had to kill him. You understand?
I don't think I do just yet.
I get it.
Do you know what ancient societies do when they find something that they don't want to get out?
They bottle it up and they lock you away like you're some kind of monster or tool to be used.
Precisely. And then they stick a statue of a god on top of you.
That really sucks.
For it, yes, I only feel some of its emotions. And he's again kind of doing that dream teleporting thing. He's behind you again. It's not so bad. I mean, it's kind of ironic. He's got the comedy mask on. You know, I come here thinking I'm going to be alone forever. And the first time I meet somebody I like, I have to kill him. It's at least a little fun. And he does the teleport thing, and then he's got the tragedy mask on. You can still turn around.
I don't think we
Like-
can.
Like you, there are some mysteries I can't just ignore. So what's it going to be, Doctor?
Peace. Forever. For everybody.
Do you want the statue gone?
Oh, it wants the statue gone. It wants everything.
Hmm.
It's going to be a lot less painful if you aren't around when it happens.
The best things in life, the ones worth doing, usually involve a little bit of pain. I don't think I like whatever's bottled up in here. Maybe I'm close-minded, but I've got a bad feeling. Whatever it is you're trying to do, or it's trying to do, or I don't know. Frankly, don't understand the difference at this point. So why don't we cut to the chase? I'm gonna raise my
Fine.
gauntlet.
And he straightens up and kind of opens up a hand and roll initiative.
Yeah.
I told y'all we should have burnt it all down.
Maybe you were right. Maybe you were right.
I got 18.
Oh, shoot.
Fire.
I keep accidentally going back or forward in my browser.
I know exactly what you mean.
Right? With the movie, yeah.
Yeah.
16.
All right.
Oh.
Here we go.
It's a good roll for care.
Yeah.
And what everyone else gets?
8.
16.
Ooh. Okay.
I got 18.
Hey.
Damn, Alenia!
Oh, wow.
I'm only good things.
Okay. All right. So everyone draw your hand of 6 cards.
Righty. I just want to say, like, I found I found like one of my old fortune cookie things, and it says the one who laughs last.
Stop.
I wish
That's
I was
crazy.
joking, dude.
I
That's
put that in
crazy.
there, by the way.
That's wild.
What is priority?
Oh, that's an outdated card text. It just means like you can do a thing. Like it just pretend it's a reaction. If it says
Cool.
priority, pretend it's
Makes
a
sense.
reaction. Outdated card text. It's a game in progress.
Oh, no.
No, you're fine.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
fine.
no.
Got you.
No, I know. I'm just being catty.
Yeah.
All right. So everyone's ready, right?
Yep.
Okay. Alenia, you're up first.
Okay, so it's Oh, okay. So I just have 500, but on the third round, I would be 1,000. So
Yeah.
I am going to pull in the Everdead card that
Nice.
I just got. And that is gonna be my mana. So that will be
All right.
my turn.
Okay, goes to the boss. So Solus is going to raise a hand, and a large comedy mask appears behind him. And he also spawns a dog. He's then going to kind of like flick his wrists, and he is going to spawn a midnight mare, a large ghostly horse.
Ooh.
Nay. Nay, I say. Nay.
Frau Blucher, Frau Blucher.
And
Oh, that's cool.
then he is going to kind of grab the comedy mask behind him and flip it as if it were a coin. Ooh. Talon, you have to discard 3 cards.
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
Oh, wait,
Okay.
can I use my reaction?
Uh, yes. I don't know what you could have that. Card shield wouldn't stop that.
What about something in the sky?
Also
An
wouldn't stop
attack.
it. It's not an attack. This is a spell.
Gotcha.
Okay. Darn.
Okay.
So yeah, Talon has to discard
Let
3
me
cards.
go ahead and discard my 3. Up, 1. Mm. 2. Hold on, what this one is I'll figure out my discard.
Okay, cool.
If you want to continue.
All right. That is the, and then because you discarded a card and he's in comedy mode, he gets to
Yeah.
draw a card, which creates another Midnightmare. Okay. Then we're gonna go for Tear is up.
Yeah. Okay, I am going to put Gloomsore on the field for 500
Alright,
mana.
nice.
And that's my turn.
All right, you get to draw and discard a card.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna discard Mangrove Spectre. And then I don't know why my deck. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Okay, so I'll draw another card. Okay, great. Gonna get rid of that guy. Guy goes over
All
there.
right.
All
Okay. And you can't attack this turn. Okay, Talon, you're up.
Question my ace card. So at any time I can just choose to draw that into my hand, or only when I'm drawing my new card?
You have to be drawing a card, so you have to use it for your draw for turn, and it costs 3 fiction.
Oh, understood. Okay, I did that part. I didn't know. I think I only have 2 fiction left, so
I'm pretty sure
will...
you have 3.
Okay. But I don't draw
I
this
think
turn.
I gave everyone.
Yeah,
I think
I think you're right. But I don't draw this turn. I would draw my next turn.
No, you draw this turn.
Oh, beautiful. I've not. Yeah, I'll go ahead and draw my ace card.
All right.
Choose, and then I will.
Yep.
And I will play my Plague Spirit.
All right. And is there anything else on your turn?
No, that's it.
Okay. So then it's going to go to.
Oh, one thing, real quick.
Yep.
It's fine if that's not the case. Could I have discarded a different card? Totally fine if not. It is quite late. Totally cool if that's not the case.
I think it's a little too late. Sorry.
No worries. No worries.
And Ember, you're up.
Okay.
You got 500
So,
mana.
yep, I thought about this. I'm going to put my Gloomsore on the field first. And that is going to be my turn.
All right, and you get to draw and discard a card. And don't forget to draw for turn as well. I don't know if you guys have been drawing for turn.
I have not been
Oh,
doing
I have
that.
not.
I've not been not my first turn.
Okay, yeah. In wild battles, everyone draws on the first turn. In duels, you don't, but in wild battles.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that's nice. And you just got to keep 6 in your hand, right?
You can have. There's no maximum hand size. You can have as many as you want.
Oh, sweet.
And then yeah, don't forget to draw and discard for your Gloomsore. And then That should be your turn. So after that, we go back to the top of the initiative order with Alenia. So Alenia, you've got 1,000 mana.
Sorry, my dog was making a bunch of noise, so I muted myself. So I get to draw a card at the beginning, right, of my turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it accidentally went to the field there, so I'm just gonna try to give it to you.
Okay. Accept trade.
All right, there you go.
All right, cool. So I have 1,000 mana. I'm gonna pull this guy in, and then this guy in, and I can attack with this guy still.
Yes, but currently Solace is protected by
Okay.
the Midnight Mares on his field, and they both have 500 resist, so it's not
Okay.
quite enough for you to.
Okay.
I'm gonna shrink this one.
Then I'll discard. I'll pull one. Okay.
Right.
That is my turn.
And it goes to the boss. Solace is going to the big mask behind him kind of turns around and turns to Tragedy. And then he's going to activate Unclean Transmutation. He combines both of his Midnight Mares into a Reaper in the Moonlight, which is significantly bigger.
Mhm.
I don't know. It sounds like maybe it's smaller.
No, I don't
Yeah,
I
this
don't
little
like
guy,
that.
this little guy.
No.
Gonna go from like horse to pony.
Yeah.
Then Reaper in the Moonlight is going to attack. It is going to attack Ember's Gloomsore.
It's gonna attack.
Yeah.
So now I can use the reaction card because it's an attack.
So long as you have the mana. So I think
It's
you don't have enough
500.
mana.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you only
because-
recover that on your turn, right?
Yeah.
Oh
Mhm.
darn. That sucks.
I have Card Shield, but I will hold off on playing it. I think we should hold
Yeah.
that for a more dangerous encounter, or a more deadly attack.
All right. So Gloomsore is going to die, unfortunately. And then Solace's ability activates, which draws him a card, which means he gets another Midnight Mare.
Oh god.
Wait, that's not my dead zone. I don't think. I think.
Nope, it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah.
Right, just gonna make the Midnight Mare actually legible. And then he is going to end his turn there. So that means it's Terror.
So draw for turn.
Yep. And then you have 1,000 mana.
Oh. Okay. Well, if I have 1,000 mana, I think I am going to. I think I'm going to put Golden Dragon on the field
Oh, that's pretty good.
Mhm.
for turn. So Golden Dragon has Spell Shield. This is unaffected by opponent's spells and abilities of spells.
Yep. Very good card. Okay, and none of your attacks really do anything. So if you don't have anything else, we can go to Talon.
Okay. Draw a card. Draw. It's here.
This is so cool, though.
Yeah. I have
Thank you.
1,000, right?
Yeah, this is really
Yep.
freaking cool.
Okay. I will bring. Jim, we don't have quite enough to overpower. Well, this guy does. I will bring my. I forget his name. Dragon Boy. Looks like a beetle
Ash
dragon
Metal
boy.
Dragon.
Ash Metal Dragon. That guy.
I like Dragon Boy.
Dragon Boy. Dragon Boy.
Dragon Boy.
That's his
As
official
well
name now.
as. Hmm. The condition, if I control a possessed creature, does that mean I have done a possession, or I have a creature under my control and it is possessed?
That second one.
Okay, in which case I will go ahead and draw my Mangrove Spectre. But I guess they can't attack on this turn. Only the Plague Spirit can. In which case I don't have anything I can really do. Because I believe my augment for drawing a card I can only use for a card that has 1,000 attack power.
You can use combined, so it's used up attacks on any number of creatures you control with total power 1,000 or more.
Got it.
However, you only have one attack this turn because these
Right.
guys just came in.
Yeah, so it would not reach. That's my turn.
Okay. And then that means we go to Ember.
Okay. I was really thinking about what I was gonna do. All right, so I'm gonna get that one in here. I am going to put my Ash Metal Dragon on the field because that's what I got.
All right. Okay. And that's your turn. So we go back to Alenia. Alenia, not only do you get your 1,500 from your field, but your augment growing power now upgrades. So that gives you 1,000. You got 2,500 mana this turn. Cool.
All right, 2,500 mana. I'm going to pull this bad boy into the field.
Oh, that's a good boy.
1,500. So can I attack with 2 of these creatures? Is it gonna
It won't change the map
okay.
because the resist
Yeah.
reduces
Okay.
both of them.
I didn't think so, yeah. I was thinking. So that's 1,500. So card shield is a reaction thing, or
Yeah,
and
yeah.
so is card of Blessed Shelter,
Yes,
and it doesn't
yeah.
cost anything to. I don't need.
Blessed Shelter doesn't, but you can only activate it if you have the least cards in hand. Card Shield doesn't cost any mana, but it does cost the cost of discarding a card.
I am a little confused about like this territory. What does that do if I put it? It says I can put 2 creatures on it.
Territories are like you put down a territory and then you start putting creatures on top of it, and you usually get effects for having occupied it.
Okay, just gives me more territory if I find it. Okay, so I guess I will just well, I guess I'll move this guy on here as well. I have some more.
Nice.
I think I have 1,000 mana left, but I don't think I can't really attack with it, or 500. So I have 500 mana left. But using any, I can attack next turn. So that'll be mine.
Okay. So Solace's mask is going to change from tragedy back to comedy. And then he is going to declare an attack with Reaper in the Moonlight. So he is going to see the threat of that Great Oak Avenger, and he's going to try to blow it up with Reaper in the
Okay,
Moonlight.
I'm gonna can I use my Exile Dragon or no?
You can redirect it if you want. It'll destroy the Exile Dragon instead.
Okay, yeah, I will redirect it to the.
I can also card shield if you would like.
Oh, I can card shield. I'll card shield. Yeah, that was I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever you guys
I'll
want
card
to do.
shield.
Okay, so sweet. Okay, so you'll card shield there.
I just put it in my dead zone.
Yeah, put the card shield in whatever you're discarding in your dead zone. Okay. And then the Midnight Mare is going to attack. He's gonna keep trying to kill Ember, so he's going to attack Ash Metal Dragon with the Midnight Mare, which will hypothetically destroy Ash Metal Dragon. But you could use your Augment Ember for if she's fighting Spirit.
What does the augment do?
You can discard a card to heal creatures equal to the cost of the card. And Midnight Mare is only kind of overkilling Ash Metal Dragon by 500 damage. So you would just need to discard something with 500 or more cost.
Actually, not even 500, 250, right?
Yeah, but there's something that costs 250.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mars, you're muted.
Yeah. Yes. That's I'm
Yes.
saying words. I've tried to use this card twice, so I'm just gonna get rid of it because I had a plan and the plan keeps failing. So just gonna get rid of it.
All right, so yeah, you can discard it to your dead zone, and that will save your Ash Metal. However, as he's in comedy form, he does put the guillotine on somebody. So he's gonna roll. He's gonna flip the mask like a coin. Ooh, Tear! You have to discard 3 cards.
Oof.
What?
Dang.
All right.
Oh, I can also use my structure. Okay.
What does that do?
Oh, sorry, I can't do it for you now. I just realized. I was like, how does this structure work? Because I'm just thinking of magic, but I can. It's a reaction.
Yeah, if it's in your hand, you can play it out. Ooh, discarding the over. I like discarding the overlight there. That's cool.
So, and if they try to attack me, does the structure take some of it, or do they go right past it?
It's just basically another thing on your field. How the hazard structures work is while they're in your hand, when they attack you, you can play it and redirect the attack to the
Okay, I misinterpreted that one. Then that's fine.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, since somebody discarded a card, Solace draws a card, so he gets another Midnight Mare.
Okay,
great.
Okay,
I still have. Sorry, I have one more card to discard. Ah, crap. Okay, I'll get rid of that guy too.
Yeah,
okay,
that's a good choice as well. Discarding 2 cards with graveyard interaction is really strong there. That's massively plus. Okay, and that's the boss's turn. So Tear, you're up. You draw a card, and you also have 2,500 mana to work with.
It's on. Okay. Okay. Okay, well, for 1,000, I will play Rescue Raptor.
Nice.
Which means I can add a creature from my dead zone
there you
to
go.
my hand.
There you go.
Nice.
Shazam.
Well done.
Okay, who do we want? So like for the Prisma Phoenix, do I have to pay the mana cost if the creature has a spell that can just return it?
Yeah, so for Prisma Phoenix's ability, you can just do that while he's in your dead zone. So it's probably a better choice to target somebody else who can't just automatically get himself out with the Rescue Raptor. Because you can just leave that Prisma Phoenix in there and do it later, right?
Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Then maybe I'll do. Let's put Spring Strong Ox back in.
All right, so you can right click on that card and then hit take card to add it to your hands.
Hang on, right? Nope. You're right. I can, except now it won't. Oh God, what have I done? I can't get it. I can't get it to stop moving.
Okay. I'm going to.
There we go.
Except I didn't duplicate it. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Hit accept trade. I'm going to delete the duplicate.
Accept trade.
All right.
Yay.
Okay.
Okay, so I still have 1,500 mana.
Yes, you do.
Amazing.
And attacks.
I know.
I'm waiting for my
okay.
attacks.
Okay. Let's test a theory. Okay, I am going to... Okay, 1,500. I'm going to put Spring Strong Ox on the field.
Nice.
And then for 500, I will play Gap in the Reel.
I would recommend holding on to that card. Since none of these cards are tokens, it'll just come back at the end of the turn. And since
okay, that's what... Okay. Then...
Yeah. Since it has Arc Swift, you can get rid of it while it's attacking and shut down its attack.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay, then I will play Combat Trick.
Oh, nice!
Let's go.
Target creature gains plus 500 power until the end of turn.
Ooh.
Let's do the Golden Dragon. That's my strongest card.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, who could I fuck up with all this shit?
With the
Go for it.
with the 2,000 face an attack, you can take out one of the Midnight Mares. I'm trying to think, but Spring doesn't have an attack. Service Raptor does have an attack with 1,000, and maybe start working down the Reaper and the Moonlight.
Yeah, let's do. Yeah, let's do that. So I'll send a Golden Dragon for one of the Midnight Mares, and then
the Rescue Raptor can't attack this turn. It just came out.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so then okay, yeah, Golden, yeah. So actually, let's send the Golden Dragon at the Reaper and the Moonlight and take him down a peg, and then Gloomsore and Modus to one of the Midnight Mares.
Okay. So the Reaper of the Moonlight takes 1,500 damage. Unfortunately, the Midnight Mares have 500 resist, so they're a little too strong for Calcified and Gloomsore to get through. But the Reaper in the Moonlight does take 1,500.
Okay.
Okay, and if there's nothing else on your turn, then that means we go to Talon.
Hey,
Let's go, Talon.
draw a card. And of course, the draw card feature is a little busted.
It's a little busted.
No, it's because I think someone's character icon is on top of where my button would, because I'm going to move that from my screen.
Oh.
Gotcha. Yeah, that'll do it.
There we go. Okay, that should fix it. Draw one. What did I get? That's all right. Well, remind me. Monsters regain health once the turn expires, right?
The boss's monster is the damage sticks around because it's a wild battle.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, in either case, I think I will have my my Mongrove Spectre and my Ash Metal Dragon go in and finish off the Reaper in the
Nice.
Moonlight.
Yeah, there you go.
So there's only 500 left. They'll
Wait,
pile
Reaper in
on
the
there.
Moonlight is never died. Yeah, so the main Grove Spectre and the Ash Metal Dragon
Get
just
'em outta
rush
there.
the Reaper. And they just have barely enough power to just get through his resist and take him
Yeah.
out.
And I think my
And you
play.
still got 2,000 mana as well.
Sorry, how much mana?
2,000 mana.
I thought it only had 1,500. Doesn't it increase by?
500 on your Mangrove Spectre, plus 500 on your Plague Spirit, plus 500 on your Ash Metal Dragon, plus 500 on your Augment.
Oh, right. Yes, that's core game mechanic. I forgot how that works. I think, but unfortunately, none of my cards I can really play, so I think that actually will just be my turn, unless I can use. Sorry, the draw ability from Scholar's Grace. I cannot use Plague Spirit attack for that because it doesn't reach the threshold.
Yeah, it's too small. Yeah.
Okay.
You could, if you chose to not attack with one of your other creatures, you could combine it with the Plague Spirit to use it.
No. Worth.
I think destroying the creature was the right move.
Infinitely more. Yeah. That's my turn.
Yeah. Okay. And that's your turn. And then it's going to go to Ember. So Ember, you've got 1,000. First you draw a card, and then you've got 1,000 mana.
Yep, I haven't been able to do much of anything. So, I just drew a making mischief card, and it's a spell. Can I? Yes.
You can play it. Yep. You'll have to attack one of the creatures first because making mischief can only hit something that's been attacked, but that works.
Oh, so nothing's been attacked.
But you have your Ash Metal Dragon, which can attack.
Okay, well then I'll use my Ash Metal Dragon to attack one of the nightmares.
Yep. And you can do that, and then you can play the Making Mischief to damage it.
Yeah, and then I shall make some mischief. I get something on fire, and I'm happy.
You fire off a fireball, and you set the Midnight Mare on fire. It takes 500 damage, ignoring resist.
Let's go.
Nice.
And actually, there's technically 750 on it because it took 250 from the Ash Metal. And then you still got 500 mana if you want to use that on anything, but I think you might want to save it, judging by what I'm seeing in your hand.
Yeah, I will save it.
All right. And then we go to Alenia. Alenia's up.
How do I take this in my hand?
There, I got you.
Thank you. Okay. I'm gonna start attacking.
So anyway,
All
I
right.
started blasting.
So one of these
Finger guns.
Midnight Mares is barely.
Is already damaged.
It's already
It's
damaged.
very weak. But the other one is full health, and your
Yeah, my my
Greedo
yeah. I'm gonna
instantly deals
use
with it.
that guy to. I create my plant, come out and attack one of them.
All right,
Or yeah.
down it goes. It's destroyed.
All right, and is the other one? The other one's fully full health.
The other one's damaged, but I don't think you have a way of finishing it off, unfortunately.
Because his powers. Okay. All right. Well, I guess that is all I can do. So that'll be my turn. Can't attack anymore.
All right. And that's your turn. So then it's going to go to the boss. So first thing that happens is he switches into tragedy mode. Then he's going to attack the ash metal dragon with the midnight mirror.
Do we only get one reaction per round?
No, you get as long as you have the mana, you can use
Okay.
it.
Can I use a card to stop? Can I play like that so it can't attack that guy, or is it just
I was
my
gonna
You
cards?
say-
absolutely can. But Ember actually also
I
has a
yeah,
Oh, you have one?
I
Okay.
saved. Yeah, I saved my mana. Now I can use my something in the sky spell.
Yes, you can.
Do
Yay!
it.
And so you pay the 500 mana. You show it something that it shouldn't see deep across the sky or far across the sky. And notably, since this midnight mirror is
Nice.
already damaged, the something in the sky kills it.
Yes.
You see a
Hell
bigger
yeah.
hoof.
There's
Smooth.
always
Let's
a bigger
go.
hoof.
There's always a bigger hoof.
And you also get a Spectre token.
Let's go.
Oh yay!
Let's give
And
this
that
guy
is-
something to cry about.
Because Solus is in tragedy mode, he doesn't have a way of drawing this turn, which means he doesn't get another midnight mirror. So that's the end of his turn. Goes to Tear.
Right.
Let's get him.
I mean, can you just attack? Is that
Yeah,
is
you
that
can
it?
just
Yeah.
directly attack him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Smack
Let's
him.
do that. Let's do that thing.
All right.
Um.
Tell me how you do this.
Let's go.
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
From all of our fields,
Yes.
just
It's a good movie.
Oscar
Yes.
nominee.
It
So-
is a cacophony of dragons and an eagle and a tiny little ox like hopping forward through the grass to just
They just-
absolutely decimate.
let's go.
They do the most diabolical wall combo you've ever seen on this
Mhm.
man.
Yes.
And you knock him into the wall, and his head kind of lolls forward, and you can see that like kind of fiery blackness that was surrounding him is starting to die down, and the gold is starting to fade. The corruption is cleansing from him, and you can see behind the mask, it is in fact, as you surmised, Dr. Soul. Stop.
Sorry.
Blah, 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 blah.
That
I
guy.
know, it's getting late.
That one. This guy.
Sorry.
Always sorry.
Solace, sorry.
And he's just kind of up against the wall and just like heaving breaths.
Doctor?
And he kind of looks up at you just with pure hate in his eyes. You couldn't have just let me be happy.
I don't think that's what you were. Sleep. Whatever peace, whatever solace. Find it.
And I hope he's waiting on the other side.
I
The
bend
man
down
you
to him.
killed?
Yeah,
Now that's a good joke.
deserves a bit of vengeance. people who hired you. They want to uncap the stone. And he kind of like unbuttons his shirt to reveal like a very bad wound. Don't let them. And his head lolls to one side.
Hmm.
Well,
Is he still wearing the mask?
Yes. But it seems to be just like a normal dollar store, like, probably a tragedy, honest.
Tara will walk up, kneel down and pull the mask off of his face and look at it for a moment, and then stand up, snap it over her leg, and feed it to Modus.
mm-hmm.
That's badass.
Mm-hmm.
That feels right. Well, one mystery solved, a dozen more opened.
I think our job here is done, and we deserve some money.
Yes, but also, did you not hear him say that our employers want to uncap?
They want to free something? They want to let something loose or make something worse?
Something that might already be somewhat loose in the area, judging by what we've seen already.
Just because we take their money doesn't mean we have to go along with their plan.
Now
That
that's
is
what I
also
like to
true.
hear.
But if they find us alive, there could be an issue.
I don't know if they were planning on letting us live after this, regardless.
Exactly.
We know things. Or do we?
I don't know anything. All I know is that I'm hungry.
Enough
Sorry.
to be.
Go ahead.
We know enough to be a threat. That's all I'm. That's what I'm thinking.
And they can track us.
Well, I believe they were using the invitation to do just that, but regardless, they have substantial resources. The kinds of things that would make a very potent threat. It might be wise to return to the village and then get out of here if we can. Report
We
this to
should-
some greater
Let's go
authority.
get you some snacks.
We should burn this down. Because we've touched stuff. We've touched stuff in here.
But
Like-
I
Let's go talk to that kid. Maybe he'll want to burn the place down.
Who's kid?
The trap guy.
James.
He was a
Jamesy?
kid?
I don't
Jamesy?
know.
I don't think Jamesy was a child. Jamesy.
I thought he was
He's
just
like
short.
20 or something. I don't know. I'm like a
Jamesy-
30-something-year-old. That's a kid to me.
Jamesy has killed a man and served time for it in return to bring what it is. I don't think he. I don't know how old he is, but
Well,
I assumed he was just tiny.
in any case, burning down, you can do it if you want, but I don't think it will solve any problem. Neither, it won't uncap the stone, it won't not uncap the stone.
I don't remember what I touched, but if I'm leaving my fingerprints behind, there's an issue.
Why?
well, the people
Why?
already know we were in here, and so if it just
Well-
like goes up in flames, then that's arson,
E-
which is
even more
also a
suspicious.
crime.
How
Orders
would
of
they
magnitude
know?
stranger.
There's no prints.
Ugh,
To
you
That's
guys,
not how.
let's
That's
go
not how
talk
prints
this
work.
out in
That's
the-
not
at
how
the
prints
inn.
work.
Let's go talk
Well,
this out
give
in
me
the
your-
inn, and
Give me your hand then, and I'll burn off your fingerprints. I feel like
I-
it's the good thing for you.
I walk away.
I'm
back to the
I'm
village.
leaving. I'm heading back to the inn or to
I-
the restaurant.
Yeah, that sounds like a good
If
idea.
I walk out the door and it goes up in flames behind me, then that's not on me.
I was
That's
trying to help. They just don't get it. And I set everything on fire.
So you're just firing off, making mischiefs. And
Yeah,
the rest
and-
of you,
Little things.
everything's on fire.
Mhm.
The rest of you walk out the front doors and you look up at the night sky and it kind of creeps you out, reminds you of the way the corruption looked. And the stars, you can swear, turn gold for just a moment. before the light
Mm.
pollution completely drowns them out from the burning heat of a fire right behind you as the entire inn goes up in flames. And you guys like spin around and you're like, oh Jesus. And it's like smoke's billowing up to the sky, and you can no longer see the night sky. You can see like there's like fire alarms going off, and like you can see a big ass fire truck pulling around the corner. And a couple tamers in town have their like dragon companions carrying like bucket lines of water from like a nearby stream trying to get the fire. And Jamesy kind of walks up behind you guys and looks over the fire. Yeah, I've been there.
I just keep
Fades to
walking and
black.
I just have like all the smoke behind me. I look real cool. And I got like marshmallows on a stick in my hand.
I was just gonna say, I hope
I would
Ember has
never.
marshmallows in her bag of snacks that we can all just roast.
Oh yeah. No, ain't no way. Ain't no way I'm leaving without a snack.
And I think that's probably a good place to
Yeah.
end.
That sounds good.
Yep.
That was so much fun.
That was
Bravo.
fun, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
You did you made a good game.
Yeah,
good
this is
job.
awesome.
Good
Good
game.
job.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
We do have one more drawing real
One more
quick. We'll do
giveaway.
that. And then we will say our goodbyes. Two more. And then I will be getting you I'll be like getting all of this to you. Cuz you're going to have to do the
Yeah, I'm gonna mail it out.
the
yeah.
mail in.
The letter mail.
Start now. Two more. Let's go. Oops, I gotta choose the right one. All right, we got our winners. Lil Millie and Samby. I think they were in here earlier. But we'll
Yes, they were.
you'll get an email and we'll get your address and get the card sent out to you. Before we take off, everybody, Theo, any last words before we hand it off to give everybody else 30 seconds of look at me?
I'm so thankful to be able to do this. I love GMing and I really like sharing this world. So thank you so much for the opportunity, and thanks everyone so much for watching. You can check us out at arcanetheeternal.ca. And well, if you're in Nova Scotia, you'll probably see us.
Awesome. Nikhil, Kate, Mars, what you got going on? We'll start with Nikhil just because
No, sounds good. Hello, my name is Nikhil Prabhala. This is a wonderful game. Really enjoyed it. I am the author of the Love and War duology, an epic fantasy romance series. Book 2 of the duology comes out August 8th, first week of August. So the entire series will be done. If you like audiobooks, it's narrated by Adjoa Ando, who plays Lady Danbury in Netflix's Bridgerton series. I would highly recommend, not that I'm at all biased, but yes,
really
that's
good.
my main thing. I'll be doing a number of conventions in the next months.
Kate.
My name's Kate J. White. I'm a voice actor, and an audiobook narrator. Tales of the Ever After, Season 1, a D&D actual play podcast, is now streaming wherever you love to listen to podcasts. And I'm DMing a prequel mini campaign right now. The episode 3 just launched earlier this morning. You can hear me as the narrator of the YA fantasy series, the Project Phoenix series. Books 1 and 2 are now available. You can hear me in Season 1, Episode 7 of Redacted, which is getting ready to wrap up its first season. And yeah, I think Theo's brilliant, and I love getting to play with all of you and showcase all of these amazing, talented, wonderful authors and creators.
It's my turn. My screen won't move to the other screen. It's okay. So I'm Mars. You can follow me on Instagram at Dungeon Master Mars. I got like so much stuff going on. It's kind of insane, and I can't remember everything off the top of my head. So if you want to see more of me, go follow me on Instagram. And if you're doing Gen Con this year, I will be at Gen Con doing the Dungeon Dare charity event. So definitely come to that. I have gotten a lot of practice killing my players from the Purple Worm series that we've been doing. So I feel nothing anymore. So make sure you come. It's going to be super, super fun. It's a great time. And if you're in Indy, that's my home, potholes and everything else. So, love you guys. Thank you so much for having me. This was awesome. I'm not that great at card games, but this made me feel like I could actually tackle that world just a little bit better. And I love this.
And I'm Dee. I am the founder of Skeleton Crew Gaming. Love playing with all these people. We got a lot of stuff happening. It's Curse of Strahd on Sunday. Finale of a level 20 campaign coming up. Some Purple Worm. August 30th, we have our 4th Dungeons and Authors. I'm gonna say it, Kate. I know. I know what you're. I know. But August 30th, we are going to be showcasing AJ Peterson's Oblivion Hymns. It's her first book. Her second book is coming out shortly after. Kate's making faces at me because we are doing a panel at Rose City Comic Con in September. It's gonna be a bunch of Oregonian content creators, voice actors. It's called about keeping entertainment weird. But thank you guys for all hanging out. If you won, you will get an email probably tomorrow, not tonight. I'm gonna go to bed. And this was a lot of fun. I had a blast. Make sure you check it out. Theo, when is it actually being released? When is the release
So
date?
we do have some product available for pre-purchase at select locations, but in terms of the wide release, the Kickstarter opens October 7th. It ends November 7th at HalCon.
Perfect. Everybody, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Let's tell some more stories together. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.